Good morning, my people. What's up, world? It's Tuesday, January 23rd. I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because with Him, all things is possible. What's up, y'all? How's everybody feeling today? Everybody's good. Everybody should be feeling good. It's another day. We have to thank God, as always. It's always blessed to get up to see another day. It don't matter how we're feeling. We have to just recognize that we are here to see another day and we really didn't have to be here. So that's the beautiful thing about it. Appreciating the finer things in life. You know, um, boy, I'll tell you, just when you think you're getting enough sleep and you're not, um, I have to probably have to start going to bed a little earlier than what I'm going. But it's okay though, because I still managed to, wake up and to do this, to make sacrifices. Because sometimes all I want to do is just sleep. Um, so yesterday, I spoke on my amateur boxing about some events coming up this week. I spoke about allowing yourself to be great, um, and what can interfere with you from being great if you're not allowing yourself to be great. Spoke on that. I know it's fight week, but my mind wasn't too much on the fight that's going on this week. I didn't even really think about it, so that's why I didn't talk about it. So fight week for me is the amateurs this week. But today we're going to get into a man that everybody's familiar with. Man, hands was fast as lightning. One of the greatest of all time. Talk about speed, power, the ability to just do whatever it is that he wanted to do to you. The first name that comes to mind is Roy Jones Jr. So that's who I'm getting in today. I was on my legends before and then I stopped. Um, but we're gonna get back into that. Like I told you over here, we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make it real fun. So let's get into it. All right. So newcomers, regulars, everyone, welcome to the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go. Big Tex, what up? Josh Sanders, what up? Yeah, Mr. Left Hook, Captain Left Hook, right? We had to call him Captain Left Hook. Um, there's many things we could say about Roy, but one thing you couldn't take away from him was the man was talented as hell. Now I know we hear that a lot. There was a lot of fighters that were there was a lot of fighters that were talented. No, he was super gifted to do things in the ring that most fighters couldn't do. And there's probably going to be some people that will go out their way. because they don't know shit about boxing. Um, that will go out their way and say, "Well, Roy didn't fight nobody. Roy cherry picked his opponents. Why didn't Roy ever fight this guy?" You know, these are the type of questions that these so-called boxing fans will have. And this boy said in his song, "Y'all must have forgot. Y'all said I ain't fight nobody. I just made him look like nobody." I wouldn't consider even though back in '93, I wouldn't consider Bernard Hopkins a nobody. He might have not just been as great as he turned out to be years later. I wouldn't consider Bernard a nobody. I wouldn't consider a James Toney a nobody. Uh, there's so many other names I could think. I had the faces in my head, the names I gotta get. And then they were probably some opponents back at the time that we weren't familiar with. We didn't know who the hell they were. And it's true, but to to say he didn't fight anybody would be just crazy. He thought James Toney. Yeah, yeah, James Toney at that time, believe it was undefeated itself. If I'm not mistaken. Look how easy he made that look. Excuse me. Um, he just always made it look more easy than it should have looked. But then, like I said, people would question his opponents, or question him or his opponents, not question his opponents, right? Because they're just there to fight him. You would have questioned before we can even get to how bad he was in the ring and all that. You know, we always like to talk about people's opponents, and we go, well, they didn't fight anybody. And a lot of times when we say they didn't fight anybody, we got to realize too that sometimes it was the other side who didn't fight them for whatever reason. Jason Allen, what's up, my brother? Yes, yes, yes. No duck zone. We in the building. Um, and I think we have a problem when we do that. When we go, where they didn't fight anybody. Well, do we realize that sometimes it's the other side that doesn't want to fight you neither, or it was the other side that couldn't come to an agreement? Mike McCallum, Vinny Pazziazza. Start thinking about names, right? Boy has a shit low list of people that when you go back and look, like I said, you're familiar with some fighters, you're not familiar. Some of them you're like, who the hell are they? I never heard of dude. If you Google them now, there'll probably only be so much that'll come up with them. And Roy, if you remember, didn't always stay at the same weight. What was it? What was it, ladies and gentlemen, that Roy started at? Was it 60? What did when he came in the game, what did he start at? 60, right? What was it, 60? It was 60 he started at, then he went to 68 to 75. What was it? Only 3 weeks? Was it? Did he start any lighter than that, y'all? Could just correct me. I'm just trying to get something straight here. For any real Boy Jones fans, smash my like button, y'all, on your way in and on your way out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at No Duck Zone Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. 54, all right? All right, Josh, 54. I was a little over. Okay. 54. So, Quee, what's up, sis? Hashtag Quee did it. You telling me, not that I didn't know this, but the 54 thing I forgot. But now, okay, so let's jump right straight into the fire. We don't even have to break down all the opponents, right? You telling me that it is not shocking or impossible or incredible that a man could start at 154 pounds and then ends up being a heavyweight? Well, my friends, for all you guys who have your favorite fighters that you constantly are just giving credit for that it's not doing shit, that probably stayed in the same weight class for 10 years, haven't bothered to move an inch. You can't give this man Roy no credit for that? Because we put so much focus into him going up to heavyweight, coming back down, fighting Tarver. Okay, that situation happened. Then after that, Roy wasn't the same. But did anybody ever look at the simple fact that, we look at it that, oh, he came from 175 pounds. Well, let's go back to when he started. He started at 54. I don't know why I always thought it was 60. 60 was just the first thing in my head. So from 154 pounds to a heavyweight. I want some of y'all right now to take your favorite 154 pounder today, and you tell me, depends on his age. Well, Roy did it. Roy was already in his 30s, I think, when he went up to heavyweight. Take your favorite 54 pounder today. Not making him a heavyweight today. Give it some years down the line, because Roy did wait some years. And see if your favorite 54 pounder 5 years from now, 10 years from now, can be a heavyweight. And don't get me about the height. Roy was only 5'10", 5'11". Went up to 193 pounds and smoked John Ruiz, which y'all criticized him on that. Well, who the hell was he supposed to pick? Chris Bird, Lennox Lewis, the Klitschko brothers, Samuel Peter? Think about the guys that was at heavyweights at the time. It's no way in hell. Honestly, Roy's gifted fighter, highly skilled, but he taken away. Listen, Josh, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that, and I'm not here to, I'm not here to, I don't know nothing about that, bro. I'm not going to even get into all that because if that's the case, he ain't the only one. And I'm not really here to talk about who cheated and who didn't because then that just takes this subject into something I'm not trying to get into. I'm just here to recognize and give the man his flowers about what he did in his career. Because if we sit here, we talk about everybody popping, then Canelo comes up, Shane comes up. I'm tired of talking about the same people that popped up for shit. I can care less. I can care less, man. Because then this will be an all day thing, and I'm not trying to make it an all day thing about who popped up dirty. You know what I mean? Um, they're gonna have to start dealing with these fighters and that popping up shit, and we're not gonna act like popping up dirty just started. We can't act like cheating just started. even with the gloves. Cheating's been going on since, oh Lord, I think it was the early 80s, 70s, maybe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit. So but that doesn't take away from his ability and what he has done in the ring. Um, I credit him just for doing, just for excuse me, just for going, up to heavyweight. Because when I heard about it, I wasn't the smartest person around at the time. I was, I had some concerns before John Luis' name was even presented. I was just like, I was smart enough to know that he wasn't the heavyweight already. So hearing that he was going up to be a heavyweight, I'm like, oh shit. I knew, like I said, Lennox Lewis was off. I think there was only one person that came to my head when I heard heavyweight. Mike Tyson was the first person to come. I wanted to see Mike and Roy. I wanted to see Mike and Roy. For 2003, Mike and Roy would have been crazy. I thought Luis was going to kill Roy just because of it. I thought, well, I don't know. I can't say because I didn't know too much. I didn't know too much about John Luis, so I can't say if he was going to kill him, but just him being a heavyweight, Josh is what tripped me out. I was like, damn, boy, this might not work out for you. I didn't know what to expect. I just said, you know what, we got to sit back and see how this movie goes. We're gonna sit back and see how this goes. And it was a good opponent for him. Because don't get me wrong, um, as great as Roy is, putting him in there with a natural heavyweight, somebody else outside of John Luis, it wouldn't have worked. Tay Tay, good morning, my Long Island sister. What's up? It wouldn't have worked. You think you would have saw Roy in there with a Lennox Lewis? I'm telling you, it wouldn't have happened. But despite all his other accomplishments before getting the heavyweight, the question is, who was Roy's toughest opponent before even getting to the heavyweight? Who was his toughest opponent? Are you off today, Tay? Enjoy it, Tay, because I know it's cold out there. I haven't touched outside since yesterday. I don't be trying to play because there's something in the air, especially in New York City. It is something in the air. Toughest opponent, Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver. Um, Antonio Tarver, another guy I knew nothing about. Never heard, and I, and I've been a boxing fan for years, but sometimes you just don't hear about guys. There was no social media back then for real like that, so I didn't really know anything on Antonio Tarver. Didn't know nothing about him. D Free, what's up? I didn't know nothing about Tarver, so I was such a big Roy fan. I felt like it didn't matter who Roy got in there with. He was gonna smoke him. It didn't matter who they were. Smash my like button, y'all. Smash my like button, y'all. Please. Let's get these likes up, baby. We talking about a legend here. Let's get them likes up. So I was banking on him to just go in there in the first fight, smoke Tarver, right? Yeah, he gonna smoke him. Yeah, Tarver gave him a better fight than we thought. Man, Jason, look, bro. when he did that, to him, that shit was probably I probably felt more bad about Roy getting knocked out by Tarver as worse as I did the Knicks losing in the '99 finals to the Spurs. I got you, D Free. I was pissed. When I mean I was pissed to the high level of pissivity. I couldn't believe that. I said, "Whoa, what just happened?" And Tarver didn't catch him with a lucky shot. Because then that's not giving Tarver no credit. Well, Tarver caught him with a lucky shot. No, Tarver caught his ass clean on the button. He caught him. He caught him. And to see him, to see Roy just stagger like that, because he had even when he got up, even when Tarver got up, I mean, excuse me, even when Roy got up on his feet, he was still staggering. And that wasn't something we were used to. Yeah, no excuses. Yeah, hey, look, what he got me was what Tarver said before the. Yeah, you have any excuses? Yeah. Listen. Yeah, big checks. I know, big man. Yeah, I think Roy knew in that first fight that he knew already that he didn't win that. He knew that for a fact that he didn't win that. And I looked at that fight and I said, damn, I was happy that he won, but I was like, Roy escaped this one. D Free, what up?
What's good?
Chilling. Jeff Spark, what's going on, my brother? I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
hear
see.
you up here talking about Roy Jones and Tony Otava. That's the fight. Tony Otava caught him with a lucky shot. He caught him with a lucky
You,
shot. It
you
is
would
what
you
it
would
is.
be you would be the one.
It is what it is. He caught him with a lucky shot.
Why'd you call
Roy
the shot
Jones,
lucky?
because he ain't catch him with the shot the first time. So he lucked up and caught him with it this time.
Well, no, Tay, by honestly, by knockout, yeah, it was. Before that, Roy had only had one loss, but that was by disqualification. He got disqualified against Montel Griffin in the first fight, and then he came back and got that. He got his revenge in the first round. But as far as somebody really putting hands on Roy, in my eyes, that was his first loss. But hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the first time that anybody touched Roy. Roy
Yeah,
went through like 50 fights without getting touched.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So and I even in that Montel Griffin, I thought that was bullshit. I thought that was bullshit, and I felt like they were looking for a reason to take his O from him because he could have got a warning or some shit. You know what I'm saying? He could have got a
I
warning
mean,
or a heads. Don't do that.
yeah, but he did caught him. He did caught him with a shot while he was down, and then Montel Griffin, old stumbling ass, he gonna play like he really hurt.
Yeah.
That's why Roy said, oh, okay, I get my rematch since I was the champion. I get a rematch, so come on. And Roy beat his ass with one hand.
Hey, Roy wasn't even trying to have it last, man. The minute that bell rung in the first round, he was on his ass like he had something to prove. I said, damn, Roy. Yeah, Roy. But I understood him. He was upset, and he even said he said my title they had to take it. They had to
Yeah.
disqualify me. That was the only way I was gonna lose. It's crazy though.
But
Um,
Roy is he's the evidence of if you don't have the fundamentals, you really ain't nothing at the end of your career, because Roy was fortunate enough to be more athletic than anybody else in the game, and so he relied on his athleticism more than anything else. And when that athleticism left, or he got too old to be athletic, we saw that his fundamentals wasn't there, and he just kept getting beat once that happened. But before that happened, man, there was nobody touching Roy.
Um, I spoke earlier. I don't know if you heard about him starting at 154 and then end up going to heavyweight. Uh, how difficult is that, D Free? Even though he didn't do it all in one time and it took some years, I mean, how difficult it is to do that and then turn around and come back to down to your original weight that you was at, which was like heavyweight. I mean, I don't think we'll ever see that again, or at least see it anytime soon.
Well, James Toney did it. James Toney
Oh
went up to
shit.
heavyweight.
Yeah, I forgot James Toney. Shit, I forgot about him.
Yeah, but I mean, it's for the way Roy did it, it wasn't difficult because he went through every weight class and beat everybody there was to beat in that weight class. So it wasn't like he took one fight and then moved up, took another fight, then moved up. He beat everybody in that weight class that it was to beat. So he had about once he got past super middleweight, I think at light heavyweight he had like before he moved up to heavyweight, I think he had like 3 fights at light heavyweight. Then he moved up to heavyweight. The thing is, he should have just stayed at heavyweight. He shouldn't have came back down. He should have stayed up there and try to get the Mike Tyson fight. If you didn't get it, just go ahead and retire. You did everything it was to do.
Did you ever look at any time? Did you ever look at Roy's resume and say that it was questionable? Was it any? Because a lot of the opponents, well, some of the opponents we might have not been familiar with, and some of them we were. Did you ever question his opponents and say, you know, he didn't fight anybody, you know what I mean? So that's why it was easy for him to cruise through his opponents the way he did? Or did you ever say, you know what, Roy's just that he was just that damn good?
No, I mean, you can say that if you wasn't watching boxing like that, you can say that, but you can also look at Roy and see that he was just that damn good because we saw what he did to James Toney, we saw what he did to Bernard Hopkins, so we saw what he did to who was the other dude, the other big name that he fought.
I know he fought Mike McCallum.
Yeah, but it was a did he fight Trinidad?
Well,
I
that
don't
was
think he
late.
fought.
That was later on. Yeah, he fought Trinidad in
Yeah, that was
08.
late. That was later. But I mean,
Yeah,
and then we saw what he did to John Louise. I mean, you can look at his resume and be like, hey, I don't know this guy, I don't know that guy. But back then, most of us that's on this YouTube right now, that's listening to this broadcast, most of us was too young to really know who a lot of those fighters was anyway. We wasn't
yeah,
boxing wasn't being shown it wasn't we didn't have social media to follow these
no,
boxers. We only went by what ESPN and HBO and the news, portion of the news where they talked about sports. We only went by
yeah,
what they said, and then we looked at Ring Magazine. If you read the Ring Magazine, and then you looked at the newspaper, that was the only way you could figure out about these boxers back then. So because there wasn't
yeah,
no social media like that, so a lot of us didn't really know a lot of those fighters unless they was a big name. If they wasn't a big name, yeah, you probably wouldn't know who those fighters was unless you follow boxing every single day.
yeah. I thought about it. Benzi Pazienza. He even fought my guy Jeff Lacey, and I'm thinking about these names as I'm sitting here because I remember talking to Jeff Lacey about it when I was at the Hall of Fame, and I forgot Jeff, but he went through a lot of
Yeah,
people. He went
yeah,
through
he
a lot
fought.
of people that guys today couldn't beat.
Yeah, he fought. I mean, Roy Jones fought everybody there was to fight. There was nobody at a weight class that you say, "Damn, I wish Roy would have fought him and see how they look." Roy fought everybody there was to fight in each weight class he was in, except for heavyweight because he only went up there for one fight and he came back down. But in every weight class, and that was the reason why he came back down to fight Antonio Tarver because he was like, okay, this man keep running his mouth, and everybody think he think I'm running from him. Let me go down here and fight him, and then continue on with my career.
How impressed were you with him in the James Tony fight, and how much did you know about James Tony leading up to that?
I mean, I knew about James Tony. I knew James Tony was a slick fighter. I knew he had very good head movement and very good boxing ability. But I didn't think James Tony was nowhere near the level of Roy Jones. I didn't think none of those guys that Roy fought in his career was on the level of Roy Jones. Roy Jones was literally better than everybody in the sport of boxing at that time. He was better than everybody in the sport of boxing, Floyd Mayweather included. And that's the reason why Floyd Mayweather never liked Roy Jones because he thought Roy Jones got too much shine over him. But I mean, truth be speaking, Roy Jones was light years above Floyd Mayweather at the time. Floyd Mayweather became a defensive boxer when he became Money Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather wasn't a defensive fighter when he was Pretty Boy. He was somebody going in there trying to knock people out.
Yeah, yeah. I forgot that Roy was still fighting, of course, because this was 96, 97. I forgot Floyd had just came. I mean, yeah, Floyd had just came around that time when Roy was doing it. Yeah, but even when I go back and I watched that fight with him and Tony, I said, damn, he just made it look like Tony was a nobody. And Tony was very well a somebody. It was just
Yeah.
crazy to see how he made his fights look so damn easy, where he made it look so easy where you went around and said, man, this dude ain't never fought nobody. That's
No,
how good he was.
Roy Jones is Jerome Booth Ennis right now. What Jerome Booth Ennis is right now, that's what Roy Jones was. Everybody look at Jerome Booth Ennis and be like, man, he ain't fight nobody. But some of these opponents that he's fighting, Bud Crawford was in there with him. Some of these opponents that he's fighting, Virgil Ortiz was in there with him.
Mm.
And them other guys, Earl Spence was in there with him. So and Keith Thurman. So you saying he ain't fought nobody, but some of your favorite fighters fought the same people that he fought. He just make it look easy.
Can you blame a man that skilled like that, that goes in and make fights look easy? He makes it look so easy. You get frustrated with him and be like, well, if he's that much of a good of a fighter, why didn't he fight Mike Tyson? These are the questions that they have for
Well, he
Roy.
was trying to fight. He was trying to fight Mike Tyson, and I forgot what happened. That was the reason why he went up to heavyweight. He wanted to fight Mike
Yeah.
Tyson, but I forgot what happened in that situation. So he ended up fighting John Louise, and he couldn't get the fight with Mike Tyson. So he came back down to fight Antonio Tarver. But that was the sole reason why he went to heavyweight. He said, I want to fight Mike Tyson. He said, I didn't beat everybody else. I want to fight Mike Tyson. He's the baddest man at heavyweight. I want to fight him. And that was the reason why he went up there. That's the reason why they had that exhibition fight because Roy Jones always wanted to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Yeah. I just wish it would have happened earlier, but it's all good. But yeah, when I start thinking about everything Roy went through in the different weight classes, and I mean, Roy went through a lot, and he took his time. He took his time being great. Um, and we can as much as we can speak about the good times, the bad times.
I just
We don't like to bring the bad times up. After the fight with him and Tarver, we didn't know what was gonna happen with Roy, where he was going. We figure, okay, it's one bad. It's just one bad, knockout, first loss. Okay, we're not going to define his career. Big deal. Then, if I'm not mistaken, the Glenn Johnson fights happened,
Yeah,
and he. It seemed like I don't know what happened, but he went down quicker in that fight than he did in the Tarver fight. What did you
yeah.
see? What in your own eyes? I'm sure you saw that fight. You've been watching boxing for some time now. What did you see go wrong in that fight?
Well, Glenn Johnson was a bigger puncher than Antonio Tarver, and Glenn Johnson saw the punch that Antonio Tarver caught Roy with, and he caught him with the same punch. So he just set it up and caught him with the same exact punch. It was the same punch, the overhand right, and Roy didn't see it coming. He got caught with it. I think it was a right. It might have been a left, but he got caught with it. Then he went down. But Glenn Johnson was he's a bigger puncher than Antonio Tarver. Antonio Tarver wasn't known for his punching power. He was just somebody that talked with his lips crossed, and he talked a lot of shit. He looked like he had a stroke at the time he was talking.
Yeah.
I never liked Antonio Tarver. I don't know what it is. I don't know the man personally. Never met him. It's just something about him I just never quite like. Like I get that feeling with certain individuals. They don't have to do nothing to me. It's just their demeanor, their personality, something about them is a little off, and I say, you know what, I can't fuck with you. It was always something about Antonio
What was
Tarver
it?
that I
Was it
just
was
didn't
it
like.
was it the way he talked? How he sound when he talked? What was it that aggravated you
Nah,
about him?
it was like he had that personality, like he was entitled for everything. I'm like, dog,
Oh, okay.
you didn't do anything. How you figure you entitled to every fucking thing? Like the whole Roy Jones, he running away from me, he's scared. Nigga, this nigga done beat every fucking body. Fuck is he scared of you for? He beat everybody.
Yeah.
And when you was talking
Um.
about when you look at Roy Jones' resume, and you say, hey, he ain't really fight nobody. I mean, you can go through the weight classes, name a weight class that he was in, and there was a person that you wish Roy would have fought, and you be like, damn, why? I wonder why Roy didn't fight him. There ain't nobody.
Yeah. And let's keep it real. A lot of people wasn't really trying to head that direction
Yeah,
because
there ain't nobody in the weight
I'm
class that
sure
he was in.
I'm sure if guys were trying to head that direction, they would have went that direction. Wasn't nobody trying to go that direction. Wasn't nobody trying to go that direction. Even if it would have been somebody for him, it they weren't trying to go that direction. So what you wanted Roy to do? Like honestly, what did y'all want Roy to do? Some of y'all said, I've heard this is how I know people don't know shit about boxing. When I heard somebody tell me, why did he go back and fight Tarver? He should have stayed at heavyweight. I said, stayed at heavyweight to fight who? What happened with the Tyson fight? I don't know what happened. Okay, so you had other people up there. I'm like, other people like who? You gotta be a Roy hater because what you wanted to see Roy in there with who? Lennox Lewis, the Klitschko brothers, Chris Bird. Think about the
He,
people that was there at that time.
I, actually, that would have been an interesting fight, Chris Bird and Roy Jones. Roy Jones probably would have beat him silly, but it would have been an interesting fight.
Well, you know what? I probably would have took Chris Bird over you because other than that, if you think about the people that was up there at the time, hell no, nobody else. Nah, it was.
I'm not taking no Chris Bird over no Roy Jones at no point in time in his career.
Nah, nah. But so I'm telling the guy like, what you want to see? You want to see Lennox Lewis versus Roy? That's what you wanted? Y'all are tripping. Y'all are
I,
tripping.
I think actually, if he would have stayed at heavyweight and got acclimated to the division, I think he would have beat Lennox Lewis.
What?
Yep.
You D3, you really think so?
Yep. Lennox Lewis was a little overrated for me. He was a little overrated.
Or David. Oh hell no, Jason. No, hell no, Jason. You my man. I don't know about no damn David Tour. Shit.
David Tour, he was a low
Shit.
budget Tyson. He was a low budget Tyson. Um,
David Tour.
David Tour, he would have got beat too. He would have got beat. He wouldn't have got knocked out. He would have just got beat up.
Like, I'm trying to picture this, Jason, because Jason Allen. That's my brother. Roy Jones Jr. versus David Tour. Damn.
It would have been similar to the daggone John Louise fight. David Tour would have been trying to maul him, and Roy Jones would have just outboxed him. Similar.
Yeah, you know what? So you know what? We did have other opponents besides Mike. You had David Tour, Chris Birdie could have, but like you said,
That's what
I
I'm saying.
think
If he
Roy
would have stayed
would.
at the heavyweight division, he did. He only went up there for one fight, and then he came
I
back
think
down.
I think Roy would have outboxed him. Yeah,
Yeah, I think
he
we
probably
outboxed him
would.
too.
He probably would. He went down because Tarver was pissing him off, and Tarver knew what he was doing too. Tarver knew what he was doing, and Roy's the type that you ain't gonna call him out, and he ain't gonna respond to it. Because Roy could have easily been like, "If you feel like that, Tarver, why don't you come to heavyweight? You feel like that? I ain't got to
Yeah,
come down to 70. I ain't got to come back down to light heavyweight to see you." But
but yeah.
he did it.
I think Roy would have outboxed Lennox Lewis if he would have stayed at heavyweight.
That
Lennox
would.
Lewis was a little overrated because if you go back and look at Lennox Lewis' career, he got knocked out by Hakeem Rahman and he got knocked out by McCullough. Everybody else that he beat was a daggone was a leftover from either Holyfield, Mike Tyson, Klitschko. There was leftovers from those guys that already beat him.
I mean,
He didn't beat nobody that was in their prime. He ain't beat nobody in their prime.
yeah. Um,
That, and even when he fought Klitschko, he was losing that fight, and he caught him with a nice shot, cut him over the eye. They stopped the fight, but you saw what he said when they asked him, "Hey, are you going to rematch it?" He was like, "Hell no, I'm retiring." He didn't want that ass whooping no more.
yeah. I was just trying to picture Roy in that type of situation. With a Lennox Lewis and Samuel Peter and a lot of other guys who were up there at the time. I think James Tony ended up being a heavyweight later on. I think about 2, 3 years later he ended up getting in the heavyweight division. I would have loved to see what him and Roy would have looked like at heavyweight, but it was all right.
No, Roy probably would beat James Toney worse than what he did the first time. James when James Toney got the heavyweight, James Toney he was a much worse fight a boxer at that time because when he fought Roy the first time, he was a boxer that can punch. He could move around the
Yeah.
ring. By the time he made it to heavyweight, that nigga was no longer moving around the ring. His favorite move was to sit on the ropes and move his head. That was his favorite move.
Yeah, which that was crazy. That was a bit crazy.
Like
But
like like Lennox Lewis. Lennox Lewis was just he was Lennox Lewis was daggone everything that these people say that Deontay Wilder is a 1-2 straight straight jab and a right hand. That's what Lennox Lewis was back then. He's everything that Deontay Wilder is right now.
mm, wow.
But they
I'm gonna
praised
have
the
to
hell
do
out of
some.
they praised the hell out of Lennox Lewis. But
Yeah, well,
he's everything that Deontay Wilder is now.
you can't Can't please these people.
You show me a fight where Lennox Lewis boxed around the ring. That man came straight forward, hit you with a straight jab, and he hit you with the daggone right hand. That's what he did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I never thought of it like that. Sometimes, when I think about it, I'm like, damn. And I remember telling Tarver this when I seen him at the Hall of Fame. Um, I think before I even introduced myself to him, I walked aboard and I said, "What's up, Tarver?" And I go, "I'm mad at you, bro." He's like, "Mad at me for what? I ain't do nothing to you. We know each other." I said, "Man, for what you did to Roy." Tarver turned around, looked back at me because he was sitting at the table eating. And he goes, "Well, Roy didn't have no business being in the ring with me." And I, I laughed at it because as I'm talking to him, all I'm thinking about is him just
Yeah.
chin
He
checking
knew
Roy.
what the hell. He knew what the hell he did. He couldn't beat Roy when Roy was
Yeah,
fighting at that weight class. He waited till Roy moved up to heavyweight and called Roy out and had Roy have to drain himself to come back down.
he said, "D Free, don't forget he would hold the hell out of you." Oh, Lennox,
Yeah.
yeah, you catch Lennox with a good shot. Lennox was going. I'm doing Lennox Lewis y'all next too. We doing Lennox next. Yeah, but you hit Lennox. Lennox damn sure would hug you though.
Yeah.
He
I
would he
mean,
would he'll grab the hell out you.
like I said, Lennox Lewis got praised because he beat the guys that he beat. But if you really studied Lennox Lewis and you paid attention to Lennox Lewis, he's everything that Deontay Wilder is right now. He was just a straight jab with a big right hand. That's what he was. He didn't have
Yeah,
the power that Deontay Wilder got, but that's what he did. He hit you with a jab and caught you with a big right hand. That's all he did. He wasn't nobody that boxed around the ring. Now he would switch up his jab. He would give you different versions of his jab, but that's all he had was a jab and a straight right hand.
that part. That's it. That's it. But Roy was definitely special, and I even find my time. I even find myself times sitting around and I go watch me an old Roy fight. Always,
Yeah,
rather if
I
it's
just got
James
finished
Toney.
watching Roy Jones versus James Toney like 2 nights ago. I was sitting at my wife's job. Well, 3 nights ago. I was sitting at my wife's job and I wasn't doing nothing. And I was like, let me turn on an old fight. And I went to YouTube and Roy Jones and James Toney popped up. And I went in there and
Yeah,
watched it.
yeah. I always find myself sitting back watching the Roy fight. It's hard to watch the Tarver fight, but I'll watch it. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it.
I watched the Tarver fight. I mean, I'm gonna say, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, at that time, yeah, Tarver, you beat Roy Jones, but you didn't beat a prime Roy Jones. He was at the end of his career. He was on a downslide of his prime. So you ain't beat a prime Roy Jones. Yeah, he had just beat John Louise or whatever, but you never went up and beat John Louise. You ain't never beat James Toney. You ain't never beat James Toney. You ain't never beat Bernard Hopkins. So it is what it is.
What she ended up fighting Bernard Hopkins years later. Ain't that some shit?
Who
That's
when
crazy.
Roy and
No,
Bernard?
I said Bernard Hopkins and Antonio Tarver ended up fighting at light
Yeah.
heavyweight. Yeah, yeah. Um,
Did Antonio Tarver win?
no sir,
Okay then.
no
Okay
sir.
then.
Not even close.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't never beat Bernard Hopkins.
No, not even close. But he
So yeah,
felt at that time. Tarver felt exactly what Roy felt when he said, because at that time he just came from doing the Rocky Balboa movie, and I think he went up to 200 and some pounds. And he said, I wasn't myself in the ring, not to make excuses, but I wasn't myself in the ring because of all the weight that I had to lose. To come back down because he had went up as a heavyweight. I said, oh, for the first time, he felt what Roy felt.
yeah, yep.
What Roy felt.
That's what I say. He knew what he was doing when he called Roy out after Roy went to heavyweight. Because I don't recall Antonio Tarver calling out Roy Jones before he went to heavyweight.
You know, we always complain, and not saying me and you, but people always complain about what fighters do, what they don't do, who they fight, or who they didn't fight. How much credit you think the public would have gave Roy if he would have just went to heavyweight, beat John Luis, and just say, I don't give a damn what Tarver say. I'm done. I'm done. I'm through with this. What they criticized him and say, well, he ducked Tarver because he could have went back down there and fought Tarver one more time. Like, how much credit you think the public would have gave him?
He would have still been Roy Jones until Roy Jones lost. He would have still been the best fighter in the world until he lost. Because, yeah, Tarver called him out, but the man was already at the weight class. You waited till he moved to you waited till he moved to heavyweight before you decided to call him out. Because, like I said, I don't recall him calling him out before then. He might have. I just never heard about it. But according to what I know, you waited till he moved to heavyweight to call him out. So if you want to fight him, you can say, hey, we can meet at cruiserweight. You ain't got to come all the way back down to light heavyweight. We can meet at cruiserweight.
Yeah. Because I think about that sometime. I'm like, well, Roy did exactly what the public thought he wasn't going to do, which was go back and fight Tarver after becoming a heavyweight champion, and still got his ass criticized. Man, he was stupid for doing it. It was dumb. After beating John, I would have just walked away, but he was daring to be great. He felt like he had something to prove. We can get mad all we want and say, that was dumb. You should have just left. You were the heavyweight champion, but that's easier said than done. That's why I do give Roy some credit on taking that. Because yes, sir.
Ask you a question. Roy moved up to heavyweight, became a champion, right?
Yes, sir.
Never went back to heavyweight and fought again. And there was people at heavyweight that said they wanted to fight Roy Jones at heavyweight.
Yeah.
Why Roy didn't get criticized for not going back to heavyweight?
I'm trying to think of did I hear some? Well, actually, yeah, I did. I heard some criticism, like I just told you earlier. But people were like, "Yo, well, why didn't he stay? He could have fought Mike, or he could have fought Lennox." And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck are you talking about?"
They said, "Why didn't he stay?" But my whole thing is why he didn't get no criticism for not going back to heavyweight.
I think they knew that.
The reason I bring this up is because everybody criticized Tank Davis for not going back to 140. He did the same thing Roy did. He went up and then he came back down. Never went back.
Because they were satisfied back then. Well, maybe, Quee, maybe they were. They were, yeah. The fans today, Quee, whew, boy, we don't even want to get into that. They worse today. I don't know what's up with some of these dudes.
See, I don't think Roy would have got criticized about anything if he didn't go down and fight Tarver, because the thing that you can never say about Roy is he didn't fight everybody. He fought everybody there was to fight. Like a lot of these fighters nowadays, they don't fight everybody that they're supposed to fight.
No.
Or they don't fight everybody there is to fight. Now, there's some that try, but a lot of them don't do it. That's why I have nothing to say bad about Jermell Charlo at 154, because he fought everybody there was to fight at 54.
And you talk about a man that ain't never been knocked out or stopped. Never been knocked out or stopped.
Yeah, regardless of how I feel about the whole Canelo fight, he still fought everybody at 54. Fought
And he's
everybody.
never took any serious punishment. You understand what I'm saying? Wait, it's time for him to retire because he took a lot of punishment. No, man. That man ain't never been stopped, and that man back ain't touched the canvas.
That man ain't take no damn punishment in that Canelo Alvarez fight. He
No,
got hit with a body shot. And he said,
no,
"Hold up, let me take a break
no.
because I don't want him to hit me again."
Exactly. That man ain't take no punishment. So, but you can't tell these idiots nothing because they don't know shit about boxing. They don't know nothing, man. They don't know nothing. That's why I don't bother entertaining these idiots. But so you know the game I like to play. We at it again, D Free. You know this game I like to play because it makes sense to play the game because
Mm-hmm.
everybody likes to do it. A prime Roy Jones today. Let's put him because 75 is okay. 75. All right, you know what? Prime Roy Jones today at I don't want to say 54. I'm trying to pick a reasonable weight class.
Well, I make it easy for you. A prime
Yes.
warrior today, he beats everybody from 54 to 75.
Okay. Okay.
There ain't nobody messing with prime Roy Jones today. Nobody.
So
I don't even think Arthur's messing with him.
I was about to ask that. I was about that. Roy Jones.
Not no prime Roy Jones.
Yes, it was. That I mentioned that McKellen. I mentioned that Jay. Yeah, he was one of the opponents I threw out there, which I think, even though McKellen was a little older, but it didn't matter. McKellen was still that guy.
Yeah, but a prime Roy Jones today. Arthur not messing with him. Roy Jones was too quick.
Damn. Hey.
He had power. No, Arthur's not, and I got Arthur beating everybody at 175 right now. But a prime Roy Jones, there's nobody in the sport of boxing that was like Roy Jones. The closest thing you can get to a prime Roy Jones is if you mix Jerome Booth Ennis with David Morrell Jr. If you mix both of them together, that's a prime Roy Jones.
I'm trying to think. Roy Jones at 68 against David Benavidez.
David Benavidez go to sleep in 3.
Well, damn. Damn, D Free.
No,
we can't even get 6
no Roy Jones. No, you're not beating Roy Jones by standing right in front of him. I don't care who you are.
No.
Canelo Alvarez get beat in 3. David Benavidez get beat in 3. You're not standing. The only person I see that have a chance with Roy Jones at 68 is David Morrell Jr. because he can box and he got power, but he still get beat. He probably end up getting stopped as well.
Damn. So I guess there's nobody that'll survive then. I guess from 54 to 75, you dead meat.
Ain't nobody beating him. Right now, 54 to 75. If Roy Jones was a prime Roy Jones, and he was fighting right now, ain't nobody beating him.
Could you see Roy at light heavyweight in his prime beating the hell out of Andy Luis? I can see him beating him half to death.
Yeah, he will outclass everybody from 54 to 75. Like I said, David Morrell might got power, but I still think he get outclassed.
Yeah. And 54, no matter how talented that division is, yeah, Roy smokes them.
No,
Roy smokes.
There's nobody at that weight class messing with Roy at 54. 60, he go through 60. He go through 60 in one night. He could beat everybody at 160 in one night.
Roy can go play a basketball game and come back from that basketball game and smoke your favorite fighter.
No, there's nobody at 60. He beats everybody the same night. They'd be like 1 round, 2 rounds. Everybody get beat the same night.
He said, "You said Roy and Andy Ruiz. Andy would rather chase taco trucks than fight Roy."
No, I'm gonna tell you how bad 160 is right now.
Queen, you stupid.
160 right now. If Roy Jones was fighting at 160 right now, niggas would be asking for their money back. They'd be like, man, this fight was over in one round. I need my money back. I need my money back.
Hey, people would be pissed with pay-per-view, B. They'd be pissed as hell with pay-per-view. I can see everybody called each other. What the hell was that?
I'm gonna tell you this. If Roy was fighting at 160 right now, he can beat everybody at 160. They would say he hasn't fought nobody.
Of course they would.
They would say he hasn't fought nobody. He beat the whole weight class. He ain't fought nobody.
And there'd be more people streaming because people would be like, I ain't paying for that shit. It ain't going. I ain't paying for it. It ain't gonna last. I ain't paying for it. I'll be streaming. Yeah, they would say, like you said, they do it with Boots.
Mm-hmm.
They will not give that man credit for nothing. Boots got 32, 33 fights. They are not gonna credit that man for nothing.
Yeah,
That
Boots
man, when that man
Boots got
smoked.
He got the same amount of fights as Devin Haney. He got 31 fights, 29 knockouts.
That man could beat Stanionis and Barrios in the same day, and they'll still sit there and say, man, I don't give a damn. That man ain't fought nobody. Like Roy said, they said I ain't fought nobody. I just made him look like nobody. And some raggedy ass folks still say Boots not ready. Yeah, well, you know what? I talked about Boots already, so it's all right. I'm gonna get back on him. Queen, you can't make it make sense because people ain't gonna try to make it make sense. This has been going on with fighters for years, even before Roy. Dudes will go out their way to do that, man. Dudes will these dudes constantly go out their way to say who's ready, who's not. Well, who are you to say who's ready, who not?
No.
I always say if they want to jump into the deep end of the pool, who are we to stop them from drowning? If you want to jump your ass in the deep end of the pool, you think you can swim, go ahead.
That's the same. Remember we was having this argument about David Morrell? They was like, oh, he hasn't fought nobody. And I said, this is the same thing I be hearing about Boots. All 31 of his fights, he hasn't fought nobody.
Oh, I'm putting in a prediction, and I might be wrong about this, D Free. And if I'm wrong, I'm okay. But I just like to throw this prediction out, and if it don't happen, I'm cool with it. But you could expect if the Jamal Charlo doesn't happen, you could expect to see Caleb Plant and Dave Morrell. Some point.
You expect to see Caleb Plant get knocked out in 6.
I just wanted to throw that out there, y'all. Sorry. I just want to put that out there just to let people know. I'm not saying I know something or I heard something. I'm just saying, just letting y'all know who's ready, who's not, who's scared, who. Yeah, Queen. They always do that. Dudes be out here trying to protect their favorite fighter. I swear they is, and their favorite fighter can't do no wrong. Their favorite fighter can't do no wrong. And we want to bring up the fact that Roy juiced, or he did this and did that. Well, you know what? Look, what's going on today in this 2024? How long juicing been going on? How long steroids been going on? Steroids has been going on before any of us on here has been born. It's been going on for years. From football players to bodybuilders to wrestlers. It's been going on for years.
I'm about to ruffle some people's feathers because they did it for their favorite fighter. I'm gonna do it for my favorite fighter, and he is one of my favorite fighters. I only got 2, and that was Sugar Ray Leonard and Roy Jones. Those are my only 2 favorite fighters. So, but
yeah,
with him got caught juicing, You only can take away that one fight. He was never caught before then, and he was never caught after then. It was only caught for one fight. So you can't take away his whole goddamn resume because he was caught juicing one time. If you can do it for Canelo, you can do it for Oscar Valdez, you can do it for all these other fighters, you do it for Roy Jones too. You only can take away one fight. All the rest of them fights, you can't take away those fights. He was never caught on those fights. So we don't know if he was juicing or not.
You know what it is?
Well, he was caught here, so maybe he was juicing before then. Well, Canelo was caught then, so maybe he was juicing before then.
When people find out that you did something, especially if they don't like you already, because a lot of times people put their feelings into it. They look for something just to pick at you about. Well, the word is he was doing this and doing that, and until we find out, I'm not messing with him. And it's like, damn, is that easy?
And see, and I was one of the ones that said, okay, Canelo was caught here. I give him a second chance. I'm not going to put nothing on him if he hasn't been caught again. But then the WBC came out and said, hey, we're going to raise the levels. And I'm like, damn. So you raising the levels. So you basically say, okay, you can take it, just don't take as much as you took last time.
Yeah. Pretty much. That's pretty much what it sounds like they're doing. And oh man, I mean, it's just, what can we do, y'all? But yeah, Roy today at 54 to 75, it would be interesting. But then a lot of people would be like, even now, they would say to Roy, well, if Roy's so great, yeah, there's nobody for him to be that light heavyweight. He need to go up to heavyweight.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, Roy will be so good in these days and time right now. He will be so good that he literally will be trying to find a fight. Niggas wouldn't be wanting to get in the ring. He can have all the belts. Mandatories to be ducking his ass. No, fuck no. I ain't no goddamn mandatory. They gonna do it, motherfucker. Ryan Garcia. Man, I'm about to fight this eliminated to be the mandatory of the mandatory.
Ugh. Make it make sense. Smash my like button, people. Yes, sir. Yeah, appreciate y'all this morning.
Roy Jones. That's why I said I already know. That's why, and I know that's for a fact is because I see them doing that to Jaron Ennis, and Jaron Ennis is not on the level of Roy Jones. Jaron Ennis is very good, but he ain't on the level of Roy Jones. So if Jaron Ennis can't get no goddamn work, I know Roy wouldn't be able to get no work.
No. It's sad. It's sad to see that, but then y'all have the audacity to come out your mouth and say somebody doesn't deserve this and they ain't fought nobody. Well, I can't fight anybody that you want me to fight or that I even want to fight if they not willing to fight me. So what you want me to do?
They say that's like the argument that I go back and forth with BBO every time we have our goddamn show. He say David Benavidez don't deserve a fight with Canelo. How the fuck a mandatory don't deserve a fight with the champion? The nigga is the mandatory. There's nothing else for that man to do. How does he not deserve a fight? The same way they said Jaron Bruce Ennis didn't deserve a fight with Bud Cross. He's the man's mandatory. How he does not deserve a fight? The fuck are you talking about? He's the mandatory. There's nothing
Jason
else for him to do. He beat everybody there was to fight the champion. Well, he didn't fight that man. That man ain't in the sanctioning body. He fought everybody in that sanctioning body that he needed to fight to be able to fight the champion of that sanctioning body. He did everything he needed to do. There's nothing else for him to do except for fight the champion.
Jason Allen said these fighters today would pull a Keith Thurman to fight Roy. I need 10 million. Yeah, they probably would.
Roy probably give it to him because Roy will probably give it to him because he know he's gonna make about 40 on it.
Yeah. They get on my nerves with that bullshit. Yeah, they do, Queen. They do. And then they go to outpricing themselves. oh, I gotta fight him. Shit, I'm gonna need a cool 20 million.
I just that shit right there. That's why that right there. When BBO says that shit gets under my skin like a motherfucker. I'm like, dog,
But you
stop
can't let
the
it.
bullshit, y'all. Stop
You
the
know what he's
bullshit.
doing. Listen, that's why he's doing it because he know he know what he's
Yeah,
doing. That's why you
but
shouldn't even entertain it.
and that's why I shut him down every time. I'm like, dog, stop the bullshit. He be like, hey, free, we can't cuss. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. This is my show. Fuck that shit. You're not gonna sit out here and say some dumbass shit and think I'm just gonna stay quiet. Fuck no. You sit there and say this man has not deserved a shot with Canelo when that man is the mandatory. You wasn't saying that same shit when motherfucking when Devin Haney was in position to fight Loma. You wasn't saying that shit when Kambosos was in position to fight Tio.
Mm.
You wasn't saying
Talk
that
about
he
it.
didn't deserve a fight. Oh, who the fuck did Kambosos for?
I mean, we got to stop going out of our way to talk about what somebody don't deserve. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to stop. Far as these fights. Look, man, we just like I
He like,
said, if
oh,
they want to jump in
he
and
got
even,
he got to fight David Morrell. Nigga, David Morrell is not in the WBC sanctioning body. He ain't got to fight that man. We want him to fight that man. He ain't got to fight him. They're not in the same sanctioning body. David
there ain't
Morrell
no
is a WBA champion.
there's no piece of paper that says he got to. Show me one.
He's a WBA champion. He's not in the WBC sanctioning body. He don't have to fight that man. We want him to fight him because there's nobody else besides David Morrell and Canelo for him to fight. And I say if he doesn't get the Canelo fight, he needs to fight David Morrell. I've been said that. I've been on record saying that. If he doesn't get the Canelo fight because that's who he's the mandatory for, if he doesn't get that fight, he needs to fight David Morrell.
Yeah. But I don't spend my time going back and forth with people who just want to assume they know things or just say anything out their mouth that they think that the public wants to hear. That's the problem. We can't do that. We can't sugarcoat shit on here, and we can't be saying stuff that we think makes sense. We have to make it make sense because that's the problem with boxing today, and that's a problem that's been going on for some years now. Because all we do is get on here and argue and spend time talking about who deserves this, who deserves that, who should fight who, this and that. Bruh, my thing that I look forward to is making the fight happen. Make it happen. Because if you don't make it happen, then the shit is not worth talking about. It's you know what I'm saying? So, but you know how BBO is, man. He know what he's doing, man. He know exactly what he's doing when it comes to you. He know what he's doing. Big Dream, where my man Big Dream at?
He sleep.
Oh, you sleep? I ain't seen my man in a couple days. I ain't called to check up on my guy or nothing. I gotta.
Yeah, he sleep. He knocked out. He ain't sick no more, so this nigga been running amok.
Oh, I know he been going bonkers in there, like he at the zoo. I know he been going crazy. Underrated one, the number one grinder, the best kept secret on social media. What's up, my brother? Go subscribe to the Underrated Darkness, y'all. If you haven't subscribed to him,
what he gonna do when he wake up? This is his favorite routine. What he do when he wake up? He go see his grandma, give her a hug. He come, give me a hug, lay on me. Then he might go get something to eat or get on his grandmother's phone. And then within about 10 minutes after him being up, then that nigga run and jump right on my back. That's what he does every day. After about 10 minutes of him being up, he ready to play.
now he like, I'm up now.
Mm-hmm.
My man, Big Dream.
What's going on, Underrated? Yeah.
Yeah, it people just kills me, man. And I just be like, look, man, y'all relax. Y'all relax. Just chill sometime, man. I mean, we just can't keep saying who deserves what, and we can't keep doing that, man. That's the problem today with the sport, man. This is why
And like I said, unless you are somebody's mandatory, you don't deserve shit. You get what's given to you. You don't deserve anything unless you somebody's mandatory. You don't deserve anything. You get what's given to you. if the best fighter wants, if the best fighter or a top level fighter wants to fight you, then they fight you. If not, you fight somebody to make them have to fight you. I hate when people act like they entitled to something when they ain't did nothing. I mean, if you want something, you want to be a champion, you want to fight the champion, move your ass up through the ranks and become the mandatory. Make him have to fight you. Stop crying, oh, this man ducking me, he won't fight me. You ain't his mandatory. He don't have to fight you. That's why I keep telling you, everybody keeps saying, oh, well, they need to fight this person, they need to fight person. When a person is a champion, the only obligation a champion has is to fight his mandatory. The only obligation he got. Everything else is voluntary. He does it because he want to do it, not that he has to do it. And a lot of times, do it to please the fans. He not pleasing himself. Yeah, they giving him a bag for it, but he's doing it to please the fans. The only thing that he has to do once they become a champion is fight their mandatory. That's what Gary Russell did. Yeah. He said, okay, y'all not giving me the fights that I want. I ain't fighting nobody but my goddamn mandatory. That's all I got to do is fight my mandatory once a year. That's why we saw him fight once a year, because the fights that he wanted, which was the unification fights, he couldn't get them. So he's like, okay, I'm not fighting nobody else but my fucking mandatories.
Yeah. I think that's a part of the business that people don't understand. And if you don't understand that part of the business, then say you don't understand. Don't act like you understand how this shit goes. Because some of y'all come in just making up your own rules. Like, Free, you ever had somebody say something to you and you go, show me where that's at. Where does it say that at? Dudes just be making up shit. Or they'll go read an article and think that that's what it is. Well, it said that in this article. I don't give a damn what it's saying in this article. That don't mean nothing.
What they fail to realize is, like, a lot of people, they read, but they don't know how to comprehend. Yeah, you can read an article. It can say that in the article. But unless you see quotations around that statement, that's the editor giving his feelings on the fight, on the situation. Yeah. It's not the fighter, it's not the trainer, it's not the promoter. That's the editor giving his opinion on that situation. So unless you see quotation marks, which that means it came from the fighter or the trainer or the promoter, unless you see quotation marks, that's the editor giving his opinion on it. That's what I said. People read, but they don't know how to comprehend what they're reading. They just read and say, oh, hey, this is what they said. Nigga, where? Where did Devin Haney say this at? Where did motherfucker Lomachenko say this at? Because you telling me something that the editor said, not what the motherfucking fighter said.
Yeah, well, yeah, Keith. Yeah. I mean, I just don't be understanding where some people get their information from.
That's why I be like, where you see that? Tell me where Tank Davis or whoever we talking about, Devin Haney, T.O., tell me where they said it at. Oh, it's right here. So, nigga, that's what he said. That ain't what they said. He said that.
And people will argue. The worst thing you could do to somebody is question them about some shit they don't know what they talking about. So when you go, where see it at? Where did you see that? Where did you read that? Boy, they get super upset. I'm telling you, I ain't got to tell you where I saw it at, where I read it at. I'm telling you, I saw it. Oh, once you say that to me, the conversation's over.
Yeah, you can't tell me where you saw it at or where they said it at, then, I mean, unless somebody else say, oh, yeah, I saw the same thing. Nigga, that's just your word. I'm not taking your word on it.
You just going by how you feel, and a lot of y'all come into this boxing shit in your feelings. Steady coming with facts.
If you telling me something and can't nobody else back up what you saying, then, oh yeah, I did see that too. Okay, I still want to know where it came from so I can go look at it myself, because y'all two might have misinterpreted. I still want to see it my damn self, but okay, I'll take your word for it that it was said because somebody else said they saw the same thing. I'll take your word for it that it was said, but I still want to see it myself.
I had to learn in life that you got to keep stuff documented and you got to keep receipts to prove what you are talking about. That's the only way you're gonna make it through life when you're trying to prove something. You got to. Even when you go to court, some shit gotta be proved. If this was court for some of you so-called fans, y'all asses will be doing life. Because y'all don't come with no facts. You come with feelings. And that's not going to help you in real life. If you don't have any documents or any proof of what you're talking about, man, look, it's over. How many times have I mentioned you start a statement off? I feel like, yeah, not listen to anything else you say. That's they like I said, Quee, they come in with their feelings. And coming in, not just boxing, but coming into life, period, with your feelings, it's just not gonna get you nowhere. It's not. It's facts over feelings. But the problem is, y'all not living like that. The world we live in today is supposed to be facts over feelings. And that's not what we're living today. Today is the other way around. It's feelings over facts. That's the world we living in with some of y'all. I ain't gonna say we, but for some of y'all, that's the world y'all living in. Cause me, D Free, Quee, Josh Sanders, my man Jason Allen, and everybody else that's family to me, we don't do that. We live in facts over feelings. But for some of y'all, it's the other way around. It's the other way around.
Yep.
It's the other way around. No, it's not. I'm telling you the facts. No, you're not, bro. You're not telling me facts. If I ask you to show me something or tell me where you heard this from, and you first thing you do is you start beating on your chest like King Kong about it, when all I'm asking you is a simple question, then I know right then and there you're full of shit. Yeah, now we do homework. Just saying. That's a fact, Josh. This is the reason why I don't get into debates. This is the reason why I don't get into arguments. Because
that's the one they have at the shop.
I might not know anything and I might not have no facts to bring you. And if I walk into the conversation or about this is the reason why too. Hey, D Free, this is the reason why too they lose debates. Y'all lose debates because y'all don't come in with facts, you come in with feelings. That's why a lot of y'all here losing debates.
That's why I told BBO he got a debate coming up on Sunday, and I told him, I said, I know who you going against. You lost to him already. I beat him in the World Series debate. So I know who you're going against. I said, dog, you can't come with your opinion. You coming with your opinions, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose every single round. You gotta be
why? Why, BBO? Why must you do this on a Sunday, on the Lord's Day?
He wanna try to redeem his loss. He lost.
Look, Queen said, Lord, who he going against?
He's going against Get the Smoke.
Oh. Well,
he's going against Get the Smoke.
Man, look. May the Lord be with you. Sunday. It is on a Sunday, though. So may the Lord be with you. Lord have mercy. But yeah, we just have to stop doing that, y'all. And I see no matter how many times Quee, Free, me, Five, doesn't matter how many times we talk about this and we tell y'all still manage to get up here on these channels and do it. Jay Gibson, my brother, what's up? Y'all still managed to get up here and do it. You still managed to walk into the building in your feelings, steady bringing facts. The fact of the matter is...
What's going on, Jay Gibson?
The fact of the matter is this. You can get up here in your feelings all you want. You can try to make up whatever story it is that you can to make yourself feel better, or to make yourself look like you know more than anybody else.
Yeah, cool, you're right. That man gets the smoke. He be talking for like 5 minutes before he gets to his point.
That will be a show that will have the most talking we have ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the
Well,
smoke talk a lot.
well,
He
make sure I'm
that's
well rested on Sunday.
that's how
What
get the
time?
smoke
What time they
lost to me.
going? What time they going Sunday?
This it's gonna be on Zone 6 channel.
No. Yeah. What time?
I don't know. BBO gonna give me the time today. He's gonna give me the time. Let me know what time it's gonna be on it. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
Jay
on Zone 6 channel.
Gibson. Jay Gibson. That's gonna be very interesting, Jay. It's gonna be
He got
very interesting.
he got manager Marty as the moderator, and
Oh
I don't know
Lord.
I, I don't know who the judges are.
Somebody gonna
I'm
get
going there. I'm going there just to see how BBO how BBO act in this debate.
how he act. Listen, hey, look, like I said, when somebody feel like they can go to the deep end of the pool and they feel like they can swim, go ahead, let them go. But when they drown, don't throw that donut out to save them. Let them drown. Let him drown. Now he is a TWT family member, but if he's drowning, don't nobody throw that donut out.
I don't think I got a donut big enough for him.
You know what? You know what, freak? Oh my god. You know, I can't stand you, free. I swear I can't stand you. Boy, yo, you just Manager Marty would be a good moderator though. Yeah, yeah, he will though. Manager Marty will be. He will be. He will be. It's gonna be. I'm a tune in Sunday. I'm gonna entertain it. You know, I'm gonna step in there. You know, I don't have nothing to do. So you know, I'm gonna see what's up. Shout out to BBO. I pray he hold it down. Hey, look, you see, Queen, don't do that, Queen. Don't do
Hey,
that.
hey,
Hey, Queen.
that debate, BBO will be representing BBO boxing.
She gonna say one of those 18-wheeler tires. Don't do that, Queen. Jesus Christ, boy, y'all are hell.
I need
Y'all are
one of those
hell.
life. I need one of those lifesavers that be at Six Flags.
Yo, I'm like, y'all are hell, man. What time Sunday? Who channel? Oh, who channel is it on again?
Zone 6.
Zone 6. Jay
That
Gibson.
was the dude that had debated knockout.
All I'm saying is, you know, I never liked debates when I first heard about debates in the beginning. I didn't like hearing about debates in the beginning because I knew a lot of people were gonna walk in with their feelings and they were gonna argue. And because I don't know when I hear debate, first thing that comes to my mind, what you're telling me is let's argue because you're coming with all the facts, right? Free. And somebody is still they'll still find a way to want to argue with you about some shit. When the proof is in the pudding, you can't argue with me about nothing.
Well, it depends on how you do a debate. If you do a debate the way knockout do it, there is no arguing because one person talks and then the next person talks and then y'all have a rebuttal. So it all depends
Yeah,
on how the debate is set up. If it's just an open dialect debate, then yeah, it's going to be a bunch of argument, cutting people off and all that. But if it's a
yeah.
structured debate, it ain't no arguing back and forth because you ain't
Smash
gonna be
my
able to
like,
cut the next man off.
smash my like button. Appreciate y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it go down at, man. Yeah, so I'm just saying, you know, it's all good if you're walking in with some facts, but if you just coming in with your feelings because you feel this way about a fighter or you feel that way about that fighter, I mean, that's cool, but that's only gonna carry you for so long. And you can't be willing to debate with everybody, man, because there's just some
You look at
people
it.
who's gonna shoot you down.
You ain't looked at it. Hmm? No, I'm talking about
Some of y'all walk
that. What
in
I just
knowing
did.
you're gonna lose. Y'all just like being heard. Some of y'all just like hearing yourself. Some of y'all know y'all have no chance of winning a debate, but still want to walk in the debate, knowing you're gonna lose. Some of y'all just like to be seen and heard. Y'all, some of y'all are real attention grabbers. Because if I know I'm not going to win something, I'm not a quitter. But if I know I have a chance of winning something and I have no proof of what I'm talking about, I need to shut up and not make myself look or sound more stupid than what it looks already. Like, I don't want to do that to myself. So don't line yourself up
Is that going to
to
be on
get
the gram or is going to be on YouTube? Smoke. I'll be there either way, but is it going to be on the gram or YouTube?
with Eric Bell Jr. TMT. Smoke. IG or your channel. I pull up for either one. Just I don't have nothing to do at 6, so I'll come and support you, brother.
I'll be there either way. I just want everybody else to know where it's going to be at.
Yeah, Smoke. Just leave your weapons at home, Smoke, because I know you already. You like to carry weapons doing interviews. Don't do that, Smoke. Just keep your weapons. Keep them locked up in the locker room. I want people to feel safe when they come to your channel. Nah, it's my man Smoke. I'm just messing with you, Smoke. But yeah, man. It's Boy left us a lot of great memories, a lot of great fights that we can go back to YouTube when we don't want to be entertained and we don't want to watch any of these fights today. And we go, you know what? I want to go back and watch Roy's fights. Like, I want to go watch, if not Tarver, I want to go watch Tony. I want to go watch Bernard. He left us with a lot of great fights, and this is the reason why we have to appreciate these fighters. We spend more time judging them about who they fought, what they did, and we don't appreciate them really that much until they're gone. So we have to appreciate why they're here. We have to do it. That's that like putting people up. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Yeah. But yeah. So we got going this week. We got the it's on YouTube. I got you. Smoke, do me a favor. Drop your link. Let people know where they can find you. Let people know where they can find you. Smoke with me. If you're not subscribed to my brother, go subscribe to him, man. All right, I got you right now. Free, what you got going on today, man? You got to go back on tonight, Free, don't you?
No, I'm not on tonight.
Well, I always keep thinking Tuesdays you on, yo. I swear, I know.
I used to do the football show on Tuesday.
Hey, man, I finally sat and watched football this week. It was real disrespectful, man. It's looking like something.
Yeah. Hopefully they do what they got to do.
I thought I wasn't going for nobody, but I thought them damn Bills was gonna do something. I was like, we needed a New York team to do something. Even though that's Buffalo, I said we need a New York team to do something.
Yeah, they got their ass whooped. They choked at the end.
Yeah. I said we can't win for nothing, bro. Jesus.
I think it's just the city of Buffalo. They just got a lot of bad luck.
Well, I was just glad to see one New York team in, because I was like, we got actually 3 teams here in New York. Even though Buffalo is upstate, but it don't matter. I'm like, damn, we got 3 New York teams. We got to make this make sense, bro.
Yeah, but a lot of y'all New Yorkers don't claim the Jets.
I claim all both. I claim all New York.
I don't claim none of them. They all trash.
I claim the worst of the worst, but
except for the Yankees.
That don't mean I'm fans of them. I'm just like, when you see me, I'm be done. Yeah, I won't. You won't see me put no money on them though.
Y'all, I'm only claiming the Yankees.
Well, yeah. Well,
I'm only claiming the Yankees, man. Knicks trash.
You know how that is. You know when it comes
Knicks
to that,
trash.
we gotta be careful. You know how that is.
Your teams be so garbage. This shit be upsetting me, man.
No, I went to the Mets game, right? No cap. I forgot who they were playing. This was some time back. I'm in there. I'm old as hell. I'm in there with a Yankee fitted. Oh, if that hit some. Oh,
You was in there bugging.
Bro, they wasn't even playing the Yankees. I remember my homeboy was like, "You suicidal." But look, even walking in the City Field, they looking at me like, "Yo, so you just gonna walk in here with the Yankee fitted like that?"
Yeah, you was trying to have them Queens niggas. You trying to have them Queens niggas jump you, B.
Let me tell you something. You see how Bernard Hopkins got out that window when that Trinidad shit happened? That's how I was planning on getting out of City Field. The same way he escaped Puerto Rico was the same way I was about to escape City Field. And look, they almost caught Bernard. Bernard barely made it out. He barely made it out.
Oh shit!
I want to know that you catch me smoke. If you know how City Field is set up on TV, they make City Field look super, like they make it look humongous. That stadium is not that big the way they make it look. So you gonna have to find a way out of there.
Facts.
You gonna have to find a way. Hey, Smoke, they don't realize that not too far from City Field is the hood.
Not too far. Shit, City Field damn near is the hood.
Yo, if they catch you, they go Curtis Jackson your ass.
That shit damn near is the hood, man.
Boy, listen, you don't put your feet to work, it's over for you. Smoke, they would. Hey, I ain't gonna give him the opportunity, Josh. I just told you, I'm pulling up Bernard Hopkins in Puerto Rico. I'm out. Promise. Soon as listen, I'm the type that go in there and they have the Mets flag. I take it and I pull the Bernard. I take it and throw it down. Huh. And then have all of them look at me. And as soon as the first person try to swing, before he can swing, I'm out. I'm out of City Field. I'm going. I'm pulling the Spider-Man. I'm jumping off the building and I'm climbing down, Smoke. I'm not going in. Hey, do you realize, for anybody who don't know, I know we talking boxing, but for anybody who don't know, right? If you ain't never been to a baseball game, if you ever happen to be in New York and you happen to go to Citi Field, when you first walking up, I want you to pay attention to the stadium. Pay attention to it because there's going to be at some point you're going to need a way out of there if something ever pops off. You're going to need a way out of there. So pay close attention. There's more than one way out of Citi Field, but there's only
when you in Citi Field, you in there with the goons.
But you listen.
You in there with the goons for real.
You don't want to get punched by a couple of dudes that's been drinking Heinekens and Coronas since 8 o'clock that morning. But you do not want to get punched, because by the time they get to the game, they're already smacked.
Facts. Niggas pregame in New York for them type of shit.
Yo, they be in the parking lot on some, where they at? Hey, by the time, before you get to that 7 train, before you can make it to that 7 train, they in the parking lot like, where he at? He gonna come up in here with a Yankee fitted. He ain't even playing the Yankees. Who the hell he think he is?
Yeah, that's crazy. Came in here with a Yankee fitted.
I noticed as I got closer to the train station, I felt I felt people breathing on me. Yo, it's a lot of tension. What's going on? Hey, man, take that Yankee hat off. All right, I tell you what, you won't touch me. The closer you get to me, the more I put my feet to work. I put my feet to work, D3. You think I'm gonna let them put hands on me? No, sir. No, sir. Do
Yeah,
me?
Clarence, I meant to ask you. You going to the weigh-ins in the press conference for those Shockey Foster?
I gotta. You know, I have to wait until the first. I gotta wait till the first of the month. I gotta see how that goes. I haven't got. I ain't got no response. No responder yet. I have to wait.
Yeah,
But,
they don't respond. They don't respond until like the week before the fight.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said that too. And I think I said this before. If you put in for credentials, and if you live in the city, it's all right. It's nothing. But if you live outside of New York, don't think because you put in for that application that, okay, I got it. Let me come to New York. You're going to be disappointed.
Facts.
If they don't tell you that you got it, don't bring your ass to the city.
Yo, listen. If they tell me I got it or not, I'm in there. You hear me?
Like, if you come in to see the fight, if you can buy a ticket for the fight and you just assume that you got it, you're going to be disappointed. Don't do it. Don't do it. Quee said I paid to. Yeah, Quee, you got
Nah,
to.
yo, Quee, ask Clarence how I move. That's why Clarence always be making that joke. It's a joke, but he dead ass half the time. I gotta know where every exit is, because anything pop off, I'm wilding out, and I gotta get the fuck up out of there, B.
I was at a Yankees game one day, and I seen them beat this dude out his whole uniform. And first thing I said was, "Damn, where's the nearest exit?" So the first thing I do, the first staircase I see, that's the one I head for. They say, "Yo, you got an elevator?" I don't care nothing about no elevator. I'm trying to get out of here. I don't care nothing about no elevator. I'm like D3. I don't care nothing about it getting out of hand. Yeah, I'm trying to get the hell out of here, man. I don't care nothing about no elevator.
Tay said even at Penn Station, you know what I'm saying? She aware that, listen, Penn Station, there's too many fucking people around here. Too many people. My eyes is wide open at Penn Station, man.
Penn Station is a mixture of walking through Times Square, walking through the Carter.
Facts.
Because you're gonna get the best of the world in Penn Station.
They get crazy in Penn Station when they want to, man. They be crackheads all in there.
And look,
that should be bad sometimes, man.
I watched the dude sleep a dude in Penn Station.
That's what I'm saying, yo, bro. It goes down in Penn Station, God.
Especially when they coming from the hockey games.
It goes down in Penn Station, man. You got to be easy.
Yo, you got to be, like I said, if y'all ever in a situation, pull the Bernard Hopkins, pull that, get up out of there. You can stay and fight if you want. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy people there, Tay. Yeah, even for me, somebody who was born and raised here. When I go on the station, I'm on point. I the bathroom in Penn Station and get into it. I'm like, yo, all I'm trying to do is speak.
In fact, my mom live in PA, so she be coming out here a lot. You know what I'm saying? That she come out here, she's like, yo, pick me up at Penn Station. I get there like 40 minutes before her bus or train, whatever it is that come, I'm there. Before that she'd even get there. And I'm waiting for her to get off. You know what I'm saying? My mom's got a crazy mouth. Somebody bump into her or say something crazy. It is going down.
Touch my mother. I don't care what you do.
Facts. So when it's time for her to go home, I'll walk her in that motherfucker as well, man.
The worst thing you can do, don't touch my mother.
My mom's mouth get crazy. So I'm wherever she go, when she out Penn Station, I'm walking with her.
You know what, Jason? You good though. I'm gonna tell you why you good, because when you come to New York, you got family. And you might not have biological family, but you got me. You're saying you got Smoke. You got a couple people. All you gotta do is be like, yo, y'all, I'm pulling up to NY. We here.
That's all you gotta say, my guy.
Or you got we not in New York, dude. Not with
Pulling up the NY smoke. Bring the book bag. You heard?
yeah, exactly. In New York,
That's it. Smoke. I'm pulling up. Bring the book bag. And you good?
are not what people keep trying to portray. You, some of us actually are good people. We look out for dudes, man. Like you do those, but we look out for our people, man. We don't.
Facts. Facts. Ask AK. When AK come in out here, he's safe.
Yeah.
He with me. He's safe.
Oh wait, I told my mother to stay very close to me. Homeless people like to push people off.
He's safe when he come out here, man. I ain't playing no games, man. That's man.
Listen,
Anybody come out here to fuck with niggas, y'all niggas is
I don't even like. Hey, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Even when the police officer standing next to me, I'm watching them. Everybody's suspect. I'm on my mic. Everybody's suspect. I'm watching everybody. I don't know who got what going on. Nah, but when y'all come here, you come to New York, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. That's the truth. And the same way as if I was to come to Texas, if I was to go to Ohio, wherever, you know what I'm saying? I would hope people would look out for me too. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. You know, when I go to DC or Maryland, I'm hoping that my brother D Free, he would look out, you know what I mean? He would allow me to go in his house to eat up everything because that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's my brother, and he's going to do that. You see him? He can't even wait till I get there. He's shaking his head. He can't even wait till I get there, just so he can make sure that he has steak, baked potato, he has broccoli, he has everything for me, desserts. If he's not gonna find me eating upstairs, that's my guy. Public transportation in my area, rather. And D Free does not mind, and that's why I love him.
my fault. Every time I get a phone call and I'm on StreamYard, this shit picks me off.
You ain't eating up on my food, nigga. No, my brother, you gotta get your own.
I feel the same way. If someone visits me, you Gucci. But that's how it's supposed to be, Tay.
Facts, Tay.
That's how it's supposed to be. You always make sure that your brother, like when D Free comes up here for the meet, D Free is going to get welcomed with open arms. You know, and D Free lived in New York. He knows New York.
Nigga, D Free come out here, I'm showing out. Fuck that.
He get here?
I'm showing out.
I'm not gonna lie though. There's one thing I might have to do when I first see D Free that's going to ruffle his feathers, but this is what I gotta do when I first see him. I gotta see D Free and I'm gonna go, yo, Alonzo, man, you alright in these streets, man?
Nigga, I am the streets.
Yo, look, I got a question for everybody, for Clarence, D Free, anybody in the comments. Yo, do y'all know anybody selling any pit bulls? Official pit bulls though, not no little mixtures. I need official dogs.
Official pit bulls. Damn, you got me thinking.
Anybody selling any pit bulls, please hit me up.
Thinking about my homeboy. I might have to call him because every time I turn around, and that shit, I said that's ridiculous.
Cause I told you, Clarence, that my dog died, right?
No, hell no, you didn't tell me that.
Facts, man. My fucking dog died, bro. On New Year's, maybe like an hour before the ball dropped.
What happened? He wasn't prepared.
She had some type of infection that the vets and shit couldn't get. They couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I thought you
we had to let her go.
Dogs, dogs damn near cost more than we do, man.
Who you telling, bro?
Dog fix, you gonna pay first of all, sometimes I know people who just let their animals die, right?
This her right here.
Oh, you cremated her?
Yeah.
Oh
man.
Her right here.
Oh man.
You know I love my dogs, man.
Oh man, damn man.
That was my listen, that was my breadwinner. Like one of her puppies is like 8 racks. You know how much money I lost? So I'm going back to the pit bulls. I ain't dealing with the bullies no more.
Yeah, I'm talking to some. I know at least one person.
Your word, that's a good look.
When his dog got pregnant before, my man, he made a nice piece of change. He made a nice piece of change.
Yo, bro, I could have got rich off of these dogs that I had, man. I lost 2 dogs in like 2 years.
And you know what I loved about him? What he made off the dogs, he took that money and flipped it. That's what I love about him. My man, the hustler, he took that money and flipped it. It was like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get this money. Hell, they everywhere out here.
Yo, bro, my whole plan, McLean, was made her sell all the puppies. You know what I'm saying? I could sell them for 8. I was gonna sell them for 5 a piece. She would have had at least 4 pups. You know what I'm saying? And I was gonna take all of that money and buy one expensive ass bully. Where now once I make this dog, I'm rich. You see what I'm saying? But it didn't work like that, man. She passed.
That's why when I'm honest with you, that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be where I can have enough money where I just don't have no more worries. I'm trying to be exactly like my man Alonzo over here. You see what he's doing? He don't have to go to work. He don't have to do shit. All D3 got to do is sit in the house, man. I'm telling you, ever since he Jack Roger, he been all right.
Jack Roger.
Jack Roger,
Something wrong with McLean.
You know what I'm saying? He Jack Roger. He never worried about paying the Russians. He good.
Better be watching out for the Russians. You know them niggas is crazy.
Man, look, D3 in a whole different country. He ain't even in America. You know what I'm saying? He over there with the Saudi Arabia. He over there chilling with them, and they ain't gonna let nothing happen to him. He good. He good, man. I mean, ain't got nothing to worry about. Yo, that's a good look on that interview you got today. I'm pulling up for that. I'm pulling up. How'd you get that one though?
I've been told, yo, me and Dude, dumb cool. You know, I built relationships with these people. Me and Dude, hella cool. I met him when I was out in Vegas.
Okay.
Just and like, look, I got the Cremel coming too soon.
Yeah, I see you. Was over there with what's that Underdog? What's the damn gym? And that's crazy because that's my going up that way is my hood.
Yeah, nigga, I'm in there every day. That's my son's gym.
Smoke be in my hood more than I do. I say, yo, this is
Afacio, not real is in there. He trains my son, and Afacio's his assistant coach.
Yeah, I just got finished interviewing Afacio before his last fight.
I'm in there with him every day.
Afacio when he came, him, when they all came to spar at South.
I know what you're talking about.
I couldn't hear it.
I was supposed to pull up, but I had some shit to do.
Smoke, if you would have saw that sparring.
That boy nice.
Watching these two spar, I was like, what the fuck am I witnessing?
That boy nice.
Hey, that boy can scrap. Even
I be telling people, yo, 130, the 130 division, they better keep their eyes open.
And I've seen him. I think he fought. Correct me if I'm wrong, Smoke.
Matter of fact, he was at one of them. He was at one of them last fights that you was at. That you did the press conference and the weigh-in and shit.
Was that the Edgar Berlanga?
Yup.
I seen him fight.
And look, mind you, Clarence, that boy took that fight on a 4-day notice. Went in there and knocked son out. He had to go from 147 to 130 in 4 days. He told me, he said, yo, Smoke, I felt like shit. He said, I felt like pure shit, bro. And he went up in there and knocked dude clean out.
I ain't never seen him. Tune in February 16th. Tune in. To have him and Shu on the same card along with Nova and Foster.
Yo, bro, that's what you seen the interview I had with him?
What if I was, yeah, I seen that one. I was shocked when I saw you. I was like, how did Smoke get that? But then I was like, you know what? I forgot who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Smoke.
Yo, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be 100% real with you. Out of all the fighters, him and Jamie, like, bro, like me and Afacio go back and forth and do shit for each other. He about to fight on the 16th. The shirts that you see all his people's wearing, those came from Smoke though.
Word?
Facts.
He gonna wear one out for his fight?
Yo, bro, he came to me like, yo, Smoke. Cause one day his pops asked me, like, yo, you do shirts. Somebody kept saying you do shirts. And I'm like, yeah, what you need? And he like, yo, can you do some shirts for the gym? I said, cool. I said, just let me know how much you need, and I got you.
Yeah, I told.
Like, all right. And boom, he told me what he needed. I went home, came back at the end of the week like here, and had hundreds of shirts for them. The underdog with the trainer on the back, and whoever, if you wanted something special, I gave, like his father should say, head trainer, Facio Senior. You know what I'm saying? I did the underdog shit. So Facio Junior came to me like, yo, I ain't know that you made those shirts. And I'm like, yeah. He like, yo, I had Four Corners make something for me, but I need something different though, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. He sent me over the logos like 2 days ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for some extra shirts to come in for my monthly order, and once that shit come in, bro, we lit. And that's in like a day or two, maybe even today. I'm gonna start them shits up.
Yeah, they go over there. I gotta make my way over there because there's an amateur over there. My boy Matt. I gotta go holler at him.
You talking the nigga with the ponytail?
Nah, he Spanish kid.
Heavy set.
Nah, he ain't heavy. He I forgot what weight he's in. I ain't
Oh,
seen
he
him.
fight.
Yeah, he fight.
Oh, I thought you was talking about one of Facio's peoples. He got a dude named Matt, Spanish kid, long hair, but he kind of heavy set.
Come over there and I might have to come over there to holler at him, get a chop up with him. I was supposed to went over there to train one day, which I'm gonna do because it's not far from my hood. Like I said, my hood
Yo,
is
come
right.
through, bro.
It's right. My projects is right down the block from there. If you keep going straight up and shit, my projects is all the way in the back. But when I come over there, it'd be for business. So I'll come over there. I'm gonna train one day, or if not,
I'm in
train.
there every day, man. As soon as my son come home, he gonna get to the homework. He gonna eat something.
Today, how outside? Wait till Friday. I think one of these days, 357. These days is supposed to be like in the 50s. So I might just wait till Friday to probably pull up. It'll be nice. I might do that Friday. I have nothing to do Friday. I'll see how that but yeah, but February 6th.
I'm there no matter what, bro.
Yeah, I'm there no matter what.
Facio told me, he said, yo, bro, you don't get the credentials, even though most likely I'm gonna get them because he's putting in as well for me to get them.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So most likely I'm getting them, but he like, yo, bro, by the week of the week of the fight, you don't get them shits? He said, yo, bro, just be here when I leave to go to the fight and walk in with me. Say that.
Hey,
So, that's what I said. Like, regardless, I'm in there.
Even better look. That's even better.
I'm in there.
People don't realize that these relationships,
Thanks,
these relationships that we have with these fighters are
Where's it at?
Facts, they legit.
They're not by accident.
Facts.
I'm calling Bruce.
I was just going to mention Bruce.
I called Bruce last week, and just to check up on him, I said, "Damn, Bruce, I ain't called you in a minute." The last time I saw you, we were in Queens last September. I had to just thank him, and I said, because of you, I had gotten to my first press conference. when Shoe fought, they were allowing fans to come in unless you had credentials. You had a ticket. You had to have a ticket on one of them, and I didn't have that. And I was getting ready to go back home. I said, you know what? I'm going back home. I mean, it was it was the Wayne. I was gonna go back. Just walk in with me. It's important that smoke what you see Thomas do. Thomas is another one that's out here acting like he got no home. Shout out to my brother Thomas, man. He's out here going bananas. And I love him for it. That's my Boricua brother. That's my brother. Definitely give him a shout out. But when you have these relationships with fighters, it's so important because we know a lot of things that people out here think they know.
Facts.
You know, people. Me and D Free was just talking about that feelings where you got to start bringing receipts and documents to what the fuck you be talking about. We know shit because you don't care about. I can't never change my life. Here I can't even repeat on air.
Yo, bro, this shit I want to say right now. I can't
Say nothing.
I can't.
I get text messages all the time, Smoke, from top dogs that be like, I'm telling you this right now, but you can't say nothing for another 3 months. I'll be like, oh, but I have to hold that in.
Nah, the shit that I know, I don't think I might not ever be able to put some of this shit out.
Nah, certain shit I gotta take to the grave.
Sirs did some shit. Like this shit I can say about Facio that'll blow everybody fucking mind, but I can't say it. You know what I'm saying? Like that nigga, listen. This nigga is the fucking goods, bro.
But it has to be like that. It has to be like
him fight top dogs and punish them.
But it has to be like that. I'm gonna tell you why it has to be like that, because people they put their trust in us. And
Facts.
Media is known for being sometimes people who they're just trying to put the best stories out. They just trying to get
be real. It ain't just the media. It's some of us YouTubers.
Well, I mean, but that's who we are. You know, we're the journalists.
Yeah.
You know, we cover sports, but before any of that, before we became any of that, we're men. So if I build a relationship with you, fighter, trainer, whatever, and you ask for something not to be put out, how can we go against that?
You can't. You can't, man. If you a real one, you can't, and you not. You know what I'm saying?
Not. I mean, you could try. You could try, but then when you're getting treated different and the love is not the same, now you wondering, damn, why am I getting treated like that? You getting treated like that for this reason. This is what you're getting treated like this for, because I shared something with you that was personal, or I asked you not to say nothing and you went out your way. But some people be thinking, some people don't think. Some people are just like, you know what, this will help my channel, this will help me, or I just want to put some shit out there to make it seem like I know everything, and you mess up you burn the bridge before you even get a chance to cross it.
Facts. That's why, like, yo, listen, niggas don't even gotta tell me don't say nothing. I know the rules to the game.
Yeah. Don't say anything.
Like when I have conversations with Jamie, she don't go, yo, I'm about to say something, you better not tell nobody, or yo, please don't say nothing. Same shit with fucking Facio. You know what I'm saying? Like any one of these fighters that I have a conversation with, they don't even gotta tell me, yo, I'm gonna tell you this, but don't say nothing. I know that. I know the rules of the game, and they see how I play.
Yeah. It should never have to be a time where people feel like they can't tell you something.
Facts.
They peoples. And that's how it should be. So when you talk to guys like Facio and you talking to you're not talking to a kid that nobody really knows about. If you're in boxing, especially if you're in the New York area, even if you're not in the New York area, his name ring bells.
Facts.
So
And if it don't to you, you know what I'm saying? You know how I do when I fuck with a fighter hard body, I'm always saying their name. I'm always posting something with them. Yeah, I'm saying I line them up with other fighters.
yeah, I just did that the other day where I introduced two coaches and two fighters that didn't know nothing about each other.
Yo,
And
that was the same shit. I did that for Facio. I lined them up with Ray Savage.
yeah, and people didn't know that. So when it happened, somebody was like, how the hell did you make that happen? Just by talking. I don't expect nobody to give me no money because I introduced these two people, so I should get paid for this. Nah, man, I don't do all that, man.
I don't want no. Yo, look, I did these shirts. I didn't ask. I'm doing these shirts. Facio like, yo, just let me know how much it. I said, yo, bro. I said something about some bread. I didn't say anything about no money. I don't give a fuck about that.
I be on my promoting and matchmaking shit when I don't even know I'm doing it.
Word, like
out here doing stuff and not even really realizing what I'm doing.
It ain't about the bread.
The money gonna come. That's gonna come anyway because we're hustlers and we know how to get it. But we're not out here like a bunch of prostitutes. We're not just doing anything for money. You don't understand?
It's gonna definitely not.
The money's gonna come. My thing is, you have to sell yourself, but don't be a sellout. Don't be a sellout. Don't just be out here doing anything just for money. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna come. But the beautiful thing about being a part of the sport of boxing.
Yo, it snowed crazy where y'all was at.
Huh?
I said it snowed crazy where D3 was at. That shit look crazy.
That's because it's not.
Yeah.
Shit ain't that much snow out here, man.
Yeah.
You know how I wait for snow to come back? That's when I make my paper.
Yo, I can't hear you like that, Clarence.
Oh, this is around the time when my joints start acting crazy. Hold on.
I hear you good.
Hold on. Let me lift this up because this is when my after a while to being on here, this is when my shit start acting crazy. Be free to tell you. Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah. Now, what you were saying?
I said this is around the time when this is when we make our money in New York. When it start getting to be like a lot of snow, that's all I'm waiting for. We make a killing in the city.
Yeah, shit. It used to be like that out here, but no disrespect, the Mexicans, man, they out here and they do it for cheap. So you know how that go. And then now it's even more out here because of whatever's going on. They just running over here for some reason.
You can't expect me to do it cheap, and it's like 20 degrees outside, and you think you about to give me $100? You out
shit, they doing it. They taking that 100. They taking that 100. I ain't taking it, but they taking it.
Outside for no 5-6 hours and think you just about to give me $100, and it's cold as hell. I got an extra pair of socks on. I got long johns on. I got a hat to cover my ears. I got to cover my mouth. You think you about to give me $100 to work 6 hours?
Well, and see, I'm gonna cut that in half because see, my pops got the machines and shit. So I go right to that nigga's crib. Yo, look, I'm grabbing this, I'm taking this, and I'm taking your truck. I'm out.
I need about $400 or $500 respectfully. You're not about to play me because then. Like I need bread. Like what do you think? Like $100. Let me tell you something. That $500 will last longer than $100, unless you owe people.
No, I'm not taking $500, man. I mean $100. That's not happening. But they taking it, so it's. You know what I'm saying?
What if I was to somebody who has the. Hey, that $100 just might have bought their family dinner. That's cool. That's for them. But you gonna get. You You're gonna give me what I'm worth. I'm not taking that. Listen, you should only get $100 when it's $100 worth of work. Makes sense. You can't give somebody $100 for a $500-$600 job. You can't give me $500 if it's $1,000 job. Like this work is worth $1,000. You better give me my other half. Think you? I always try to tell people, especially kids, and all of us up here, we all kids. And I'm sure D Free done it. I'm sure you always tell our kids this, right? After you get experience in working, when you out in the work field, make sure you get the worth. Because I'm sure all three of us then took jobs. At some point in our life, we all took jobs and said, I'm getting paid what? Shit. A lot of experience.
Might be getting feedback from me.
Don't worry about it, Free. I'm taking $12 knowing damn well I'm worth more than this. But I have to take it because I got to feed the family. I got to pay the bills. But I always tell people, we gotta get what we worth.
Now that's a whole fact, bro. I'm not taking a job, yo, bro. The first we gonna talk all the other shit. The last thing I'm coming with before I walk up at any type of interview or anything like that. What's the bread looking like?
Yeah, you gotta get what you're worth, ladies and gentlemen. Now, somebody who's never had a job before that don't know shit about working, you have no right. You have no right to go back and forth because you have never worked a job. If you ain't never did a McDonald's, you ain't never became a dishwasher, you didn't do security, construction, whatever. Nah, but when you worked, like D Free has and Smoke has, man, since I've known Smoke, I've seen Smoke do everything except for put a hit out on somebody.
Facts is what I do. Like you gotta, like I was raised to put in work.
You know what I'm saying?
I watched my grandfather work his ass off, and when it came time for him to retire, that nigga laid back and chilled. Didn't have to do nothing.
Got to get what you're worth. Now, I don't want nobody to take that and go out there in the work field and ain't never had a job before. Yeah, well, I heard my man McLean say on No Duck Zone, I got to get what I'm worth. So I ain't never worked a job in my life. Respectfully, I would like $22.50 an hour, sir. What? I told you to go do it. I didn't tell you to go do it. I said after being experienced, go get worth. Security. So I want $30 an hour. Shit, don't sit there and say I told you, and don't sit there and say Free told you, because Free got years in it. He didn't wake up one day and start doing it. Years of doing it.
You get $30 an hour working for me.
I already see you going with it. Don't do it, Free, because I already know there's something he gonna say right behind that. Don't y'all listen.
You get $30 an hour working for me. I mean, you're gonna be sitting outside in this goddamn cold ass weather.
You want to make an hour. You gonna make it for that one day, and your ass is going home. Don't listen.
Nah, I'm just gonna bundle up, depending on where I'm at.
I'm gonna put you on a post at the motherfucking worst CVS in DC.
Yeah,
See
you
how
gonna
you
give me a
making
hammer
bad
too.
ass kids coming in there trying to steal.
You gonna give me a hammer.
You see what I mean?
I'm tripping them little niggas on their way out. Come here, little nigga.
Hell to make that 30. You about to go through some hell. You fighting prostitutes, pimps, kids.
Prostitutes, pimps.
Right, man.
Whenever I bring somebody on that's brand new to security, I try to put them in the lightest possible position But when a nigga be like, nah, I've done this before. I worked in residential areas and retail. Okay, let me put you over here to CVS in Southwest. See how you make it over there.
Hey,
If you can
look,
make it over there, then you good.
Smoke. They be coming to the job, right? They be coming to the job. And he be like, yo, so what have you done? I've done this. I've done that. I die for this shit too. All right.
And don't let that man pump you up to get your ass whooped out here. You heard what happened to the last two security guards.
Listen.
You ain't even heard what happened to the last two security guards. So
Listen, my first day of doing security D-free, coming to the job, nigga just wanted to walk me around the area and shit right quick.
You just mad because I'm first on the goddamn crime scene. And I'm gonna write your ass up too for insubordination.
This nigga stupid. But yo, my first day, man, dude looked at me and said, yo, you got a knife on you? I'm like, nah. He like, you like a taser, anything like that? I'm like, no. Like, nigga, this some bullshit ass security shit, bro. Like, this nigga like, nah, you know where you at? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm in New Rock City. I know where I'm at. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm telling you, son, you gonna need your knife out here. Next week, the week after that, bro, there was some bullshit up in there, bro. And I'm like, all right, now I see why this nigga on it. Like, you need your knife out here, boy. You gonna need something to protect yourself. I ain't last too long on that job.
Yeah, man. Security. One time, I happened to my homies, and it made me change my whole thought process about security. When incident happened at his job, and I seen him beat the patch off the uniform, I was like, I'm good.
So when I see him beat the patch off the
he came back to the block and the patch was hanging off like that. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. They put and what he did was, you know how you receive do some his, you know, he had put something at the same time, which is stupid, because if you're in there buying something, why not just buy like, and it ended up becoming a back and forth thing, and then man lost that one the first way. I said, man, you ain't just let him go. My job ain't to let him go. Oh, but when you take that kind of job, you gotta live up to it, and this is why I always tell people.
Yeah, nah. It's over for me in security. I don't want to do that.
If you're out here just taking jobs for money, you're gonna lose. Because what's gonna happen is you're either gonna quit or you're gonna get fired. Don't take jobs. You're gonna quit or you're gonna get fired. Make sure the job is what it is. Make sure the job is what you really want to do. Like Smoke. I can have work, you know, because he's gonna make me ride around with him all day and smoke PCP. I can't do it. And if I don't smoke, he want to throw me out his car. Yeah. I can't do it with Alonzo. I love him, but it's too much that comes with him. But yeah, the 16th is gonna be dope though, man.
Nah, word. There's some
Just
good fights on there.
see us all in there with the credentials is gonna be dope.
AK should be up in there too.
I'm praying that this every time a fight come up, I'm putting in for credentials. I don't care if it's top ranked, the zone, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in where
Oh, word, I can dig it.
I'm saying. I'm trying to do it so much to a point where they get familiar with us, knowing who we are. That's why I started taking down numbers. Started taking their like, yeah, I need numbers. So when before I get there, I can call people if I have any questions that I don't know who's who when I get there. That interview that's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to that. When you coming back to the gym out here?
What, to the Bronx?
Yeah.
I'll be in there today.
A word?
Yeah, I'm in there. I told you, bro. My son in there every day, bro.
Oh, okay. What time you be gone?
Tonight probably be like around. I'll probably be up in there like 6 o'clock.
Doing the interview? You doing the interview from there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be dope. Be real dope. Can't wait to see how it turn out. Man.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck with this boy a little something. This is my dude though. So I talk to Eric all the time when I go in his live, yo, smoke. And lately he been going live a lot too.
So I do continue to build them relationships.
You know what I'm saying? That's what you gotta do, bro.
People don't realize that. That's
You
the key.
gotta do it like that.
Building relationships. That's what you gotta do. And Tuesdays, I know a lot of places Tuesdays and Thursdays they have a lot of sparring at these gyms and all. Right, start pulling up for that. Like
right now that I got the time, I should start hitting up these gyms. I should just come fuck with you one night with seafood and them niggas.
Oh man, seafood. Damn. Speaking of the devil, there goes seafood right there. You just said his name and he popped up.
That's how I do.
I'm gonna send him the invite.
Yeah, well, bring seafood up. He hit me up too the other day, like, yo, brother, what up, man? I ain't seen to talk to you in a minute.
Another guy I gotta watch out for when we in the building. I gotta make sure security's around and make sure he don't have nothing on him.
That's the work, man. You just working and shit, bro. Driving myself crazy.
You know, when that guy don't have his do-rag on and his hat, I feel okay around him.
So we gonna have his do-rag.
Do-rag and his hat, I already know somebody about to get hurt. Come on up, seafood.
Word.
I sent you the link. Do the ground. Come on up, long as you don't have no weapons. You and Smoke together might be dangerous. Yeah, that's my guy. His Spar Wars be crazy though.
Nah, I be seeing them shits. He be posting some shit sometime.
Spar Wars be. It be to a point sometime I gotta turn the camera off. So I'd be like, damn, son. But it'd be fun because they travel.
Fuck. Yo, bro,
Can
TV
you
just
hear me?
turned on, and I don't know what the hell is on here.
Can you hear me?
Go.
What's good?
Coach was good,
How you doing, Smooth?
chilling.
You know, I've been incognito for a couple of days, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's good? What's the word?
Chilling. We were just talking about the February 16th card at MSG. Oshaki Foster and Abraham Nova.
Yo, any car right now is gonna be good, bro. We looking forward to seeing some new action for the 2024. You know what I'm
Matter
saying?
of fact,
So,
question: how y'all feel about that Oshaki Foster and Abraham Nova?
I'll be honest with you. I never really had to put any thought to it yet. To be honest with you, I'm just not hearing about it through you. So that's so but Abraham. I mean,
Oshaki.
yeah, I don't know, man. I gotta put some thought to that one. I just can't believe it's happening.
I think Oshaki about to come and put on.
Listen, it's a strong possibility, but you know how
He
that
ready to come and
goes.
put on.
Yeah, you
Nova
know how
shit
that
is a
goes.
little suspect.
Well, a lot of people got suspect chins, but they still be doing the grown man thing.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to see it. I really would. I'm not doing any predictions because boxing has been unpredictable lately, and
Yeah.
everything is just shocking me right now. Like for real. I'm trying to grasp my head on a few things, but like the Betchabeev and Bivol fight. That's
Man, he
another
about to
shot.
beat the brakes off this dude, man.
Yo, but I think that dude is on steroids, bro. That's what I'm really starting to think.
Nah, man. Better be at ain't on steroids. That's like saying Tank on roids. Tank ain't on no roids.
Yeah, I mean, the workouts he do is crazy, but I'm going by what the zone is saying. Eddie Hearn was like saying he sees some abnormal levels in Betchabeev when they tested him.
You got the Candy Man saying that?
Yo, listen, I gotta give the dude a little props because he's a general, bro. His word has been credible.
Who?
Eddie Hearn.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
I
Nah.
forgot the word
Look
he
at Claire's
used.
face. Nah.
Listen, bro. I wouldn't rule it out.
He said Eddie Hearn's word has been credible.
When he's talking about certain things, and he did the same thing with what's her name
Man, better
with
be Ev is not dirty, man. Don't listen to none of
I
that.
didn't say he was dirty. I just said I'm thinking that he could possibly be on the roids
Nah, he
because
not
of
on no
what
roids, man.
it's like they said about
Eddie Hearn mad that he
Baumgartner.
knocking out
Said
every
same thing
fighter
about
that he put in
Baumgartner.
front of him. Anytime Eddie Hearn put a fighter in there, he knock him out.
Yeah, true, but that's what I'm
Of
saying.
course,
That's what
Eddie
I said.
Hearn gonna say something. He gotta say something. His money
But
dwindling.
yo, you gotta understand that's the reason why I'm not making no predictions about nothing because boxing's been spontaneously surprising, bro, right now. So I'm just going with the flow right
How
now.
you feel? All right, I got one. How you feel about this dude calling out Terrence Crawford?
Well, I didn't hear you bubbled out.
How you feel about Teofimo calling out Terrence Crawford?
You keep going in and out with that one, Jake. You said Jake Paul.
No, I said Teofimo calling out Terrence Crawford.
He's an idiot, bro. Terrence Crawford will destroy Teofimo. Come on, bro. That's a no-brainer, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what's? Listen, you already know I don't like Teofimo. You already know that, right? That's a known, documented fact, right? But the one thing I will resurrect respect for him if he takes on Matias. If he takes on Matias, then he's saying something. But Crawford, and you want to go, and then he just wants a bag, bro. This is what I don't understand about Teofimo. You talking all this smack, but you're not backing nothing up. You still being recognized for the win of Lomachenko and the loss of Kambosos, right? Two different complete fighters, right? And you lost against a bum, but you beat up a great. So what did that rank him? You know what I'm saying? Smoke, like, I don't get that. But then you're gonna call out the pound for pound best in the world right now? He will become another Errol Spence candidate, straight up.
Damn.
Nah, I think it'd be worse.
Yeah, listen, and Terrence would definitely destroy him on purpose.
I'm giving him like 2-3 rounds.
Yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
If
Because
that.
if they thinking that Teofimo was gonna come in there and just catch him with the one shot like he did the other dude, nah, it's not happening, bro.
Word. Crawford ain't no Josh Taylor, nigga.
Yeah, listen,
And,
I don't
let's be
care.
real. Josh Taylor is weight drained. He's scared to come to 147.
Listen, I think he has problems with Devin Haney too. That's just me.
Yo, Devin Haney beating him, man.
Facts. But I know they're not gonna even entertain Crawford. I think Teofimo and Alicia Baumgarten have been talking a lot for clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm looking at it. I think they both reaching hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? They too small to be tall.
Yo, you got a bunch of people calling out Claressa right now.
Yeah, but you know why though, right? You know why?
They think they're gonna dethrone her.
Not gonna happen, bro. Not gonna happen.
I don't see it neither. You
That
had
goes.
what's her name? Natasha Jonas just called out.
Listen, okay, I'm
And
gonna
I'm
say
gonna
something
be real.
about.
I think Michaela won that fight.
Nah, she lost.
Nah,
She
Michaela
lost.
won that fight, man.
Listen, Michaela looked
That white
good.
girl got cheated, man.
She looked good, but she really lost. She really lost that fight. And
She need that rematch.
think about it. She went up, what is it, 2 or 3 weight classes, bro? 2 or 3 weight classes to fight this year.
She need that rematch.
Listen, Al Mitchell, her coach, was my roommate when I was Olympic coach.
You talking about
He's
Jonas?
a real knowledgeable guy in boxing.
Talking about Jonas?
Real. No, Michaela's coach, Al Mitchell.
Yeah.
He was one of my roommates on the Olympic Training Center when I was Olympic coach in 2007, 2008. And I'm telling you, that dude knows the game. He really, really knows it, right? But for her to bounce out like that, I still believe she fought the wrong fight because she's tall and long and don't use it. She don't use it. You know what I'm saying? And
I
if she
give
was,
her that fight, man. That split decision was wrong.
listen, Natasha Jonas, she's not the most crafty chick, you know what I'm saying? But for a lefty, she's not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I think if she fights Claressa stomps her out, bro. I'm telling you.
Facts.
Stomps her out, bro. She not fast enough. She don't box enough.
That's what
And
Claressa said. Claressa said, yo, that she was like, yeah, that left hand is cool. She's like, it's strong. She was like, but it comes slow.
Yeah.
I said,
yo, you getting the interview with her?
whoa, Claressa?
Or Natasha, either one.
I caught Claressa. I'm trying to get another one with her. You know what I'm saying? But she been done busy.
Yo, what about the Natasha chick? I think you could get that one. That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, I'll hit her up and see what's up.
Yeah, I think I would like to hear I'd like to hear you talk to her, bro.
I'll hit her up and see what's up. And Claressa
For
might
real.
jump on for that too.
Yeah, yo, listen, that would be interesting because I'll have some. Listen, I know you're gonna do your job, and you don't need me as an assistant, bro. Believe me. I don't want to infect the panel. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna do your thing.
Now I come up in there and ask your questions.
All right, I only got one. My only question with her would be, why do you really think that you could beat Claressa? I mean, past the boxing politics, why do you really think you have a chance when you're not as skilled as she is? That's all I was asked. That's the only question I have.
Who you talking about, Baumgartner?
Nah, I'm
No,
talking about
The Natasha Jonas.
Oh,
Because she had some struggling moments.
Michaela.
who?
Yeah.
She called out the rest.
Natasha and Jonas.
Caressa
Yo.
will crush her.
I'm
What you say?
somebody else that they ain't got no business to call out. I just out of it.
Did you see the fight, McLean?
I watched it.
Yo, listen.
Who you thought won, McLean?
I had mixtures about the fight. I felt like Jonas had the moment, and like towards the end, Michaela had. I wanted them to run it back.
In fact, that's why I said, yo, they might as well just run a rematch because I felt like Michaela won.
Because I would want them to run it back in America. She's not going to come here.
Well, honestly, I wouldn't mind the run back because you know what? Now that you say that, the resident area could play the role. You know what I mean?
Bro, I
could have
just
played a
want to
role.
know. Hold on, I just realized something.
Come here to America. Do you notice when you go over there, then when you talk about coming here, it's like, nope, not doing that.
Yo,
I'm
look,
good.
because a lot of them, I'm gonna be real with you. A lot of them, when they over there in their country and all that, they could take their PDs and do all their little extra shit because the people fuck with them.
Yeah.
So for some reason, America don't want to back their own people.
Yeah, I believe in the home court advantage.
You know what I'm saying?
The home court advantage is an advantage.
For the women, I realized this with Jamie. When you the champion, somebody, you know what I'm saying, calls you out or whatever may have you, like the women, they gotta go overseas.
Right.
They make the women go overseas, and a lot of times they get jerked.
But they did that to
Clarissa was the only dominant one.
Hey, they did that to Michaela twice.
Plus the overseas dudes paid. Let's factor that in. The overseas dudes pay, bro. You know that.
So if Michaela decided at 3 we're going back overseas again to fight, I don't blame her.
I don't listen. Let's be honest though. To an extent, Michaela is not a reigning champ. Could never be a reigning champion, bro. I'm sorry. I don't see it, bro. She don't have the caliber to do that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to interview her. I really wouldn't. You'll think it's like I'm on some hate white people stuff. That's why I wouldn't even want to interview her. I'll believe that to Smoke. I know Smoke gonna be. I think Smoke can handle that pretty well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he will. Certain interviews, certain fighters, certain interviewers should get questions to ask them. Yeah. I would definitely want to see her get back, and I said it the other day, but the get back is not gonna happen. She's not gonna want that. And if there was a get back, it would have to be here in America. She's not gonna do it. So it sucks.
But you know what? To an extent, that's the reason why I don't understand why people don't want to come across the pond from overseas, especially when they consider themselves great fighters. Like Inoue. Inoue's a good fighter, but why he never fight outside his comfort zone?
Yeah.
I'm dying to see that.
And you know what?
You know?
To me,
you know why? I know why, but I'm just saying.
I was about to say, I don't care how much people praise him. The jury's out on him.
Yeah, we know he's on the roids. We know that he's on the roids. You know what I'm saying? When the dude is on the roids, you can't debate it.
So what you basically saying is walking around on his Ivan Drago shit.
Who?
Anyway.
Yeah, but I mean, he's the only guy, honestly, and I hate to say it because it sounds like contradiction.
You seen Ivan Drago shooting that shit in his leg.
I'm not gonna front though, but Inoue is a really good fighter though, with the roids or without it. he's still a really good fighter. I can't front. That dude does some
You
amazing
think if
stuff.
he's on roids, right, and he get off, you think he's still cracking the way he cracking?
No. I don't. I think he still punches hard, but he won't have the muscle, the power, endurance for it. I think that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? The roids don't give you skill; it just gives you endurance. It's not gonna makes you more durable for pain. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go longer with pain with or stuff like that. But other than that, skill wise, he's still a good fighter. I mean, the dude does some amazing things in boxing that most guys do not do.
I guess so.
I gotta give him his props for that. But otherwise, I like to see him come across the season, come over and take over United States type of things in the realm. I think he beats a lot of good fighters.
Can't get his feelings
But
hurt.
I would like to see him fight Gary Russell, though. That fight, I would love to see him fight.
Gary, out. I think Gary.
And always gives Gary Russell, that'd be a good fight.
You said a
I'm
new
gonna
way in
speak
Gary
that to
Russell?
existence. Him and Gary Russell will be a good fight, bro. You know why? Because he throws punches. Even in his inactivity, he's still a durable fighter. You know what I'm saying? I still would want to see that. That would be something to tune into.
Well, we'll have to see how that goes down. That would be something interesting. There's some bodies over here for him now. There's some bodies.
Look,
Listen, Ray Savage. I interviewed
Who?
Ray. Ray called him out.
Who?
Wait. Ray Savage called him out?
Ray Savage said he was like, yo, that nigga ain't coming over here imposing on his will.
Shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
My guy. Ray said
That's
you
crazy, bro.
over here.
And I'm sorry, I'm with Ray on this one. Ray gonna outbox the shit out of his ass. He's not gonna be able to hit Ray.
Yo, there's some Yo Smoke. What was that young guy that was interviewed? I don't know him.
What, an amateur?
Yeah, the light skinned kid, the little light skinned kid.
Light skinned kid.
Spanish. I think he's Spanish or light brown skin. Like
Hot hands?
there's something I've seen recently with you. I didn't really know who he is.
Oh, you talking about Ofacio. He pro, he 10-0.
You know who Ofacio is? Seafood. You know who he is. He was in the gym when we was in Southbox. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, he was there when we was there. When you was there, left. When you he's part of.
Yo, listen, if I was there,
Yeah,
I was
he
worried about
fought
the threat
Africa.
that Eric Kelly was saying about him.
Yeah, he around with Africa.
You heard me, McLean? If he was there, I was worried about the threats of Eric Kelly.
Yeah,
Eric Kelly was shooting everybody.
yeah. Eric was going bananas.
Yo, I was vibing with Ness at the fights in the Long Island joints.
Yeah, I talked to Christian yesterday. Man, you didn't show up, and I had wifey wasn't no she had not, so I couldn't take her. If wifey don't be feeling good, I gotta be by her side.
Yo, you want to hear something funny? You know who was a really good fight?
Oh,
Well, there was two really good fights that I was really impressed by. First one was Izzy, because that was a tall order for him. I confirmed.
over him,
That was a tall order.
him the edge only because Joe had been about 9 busy active, so a lot of people giving it to Izzy.
Yo, he told me what he went through that week, man. He had an eye injury and all that.
Yeah.
He almost didn't fight. He said.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I didn't even know that. But he beat a fighter that I didn't think that I thought was gonna give him was gonna be 50-50.
Um, concerns about it was something off because Joe had been gone. Like let's be honest, it happened a lot. Is he?
No, let's see. He's a man, bro. I'm not gonna front. That dude impressed me a lot, bro. Like he fought the perfect boxing match. Him and that other kid from championship, the Martinez kid.
Shout outs to my brother Melvin Martinez, who's
Yo,
just different.
yo, he beat the #1 guy in the country, bro. Beautifully.
Yeah.
I was there with Jacob, and I was telling him, Jacob, that's boxing. That dude went in there and beat a taller, stronger, rangier guy. Made him look like he had a T-Rex arms.
Queen.
Yeah, I'm telling you that kid. I was narrating the fight that was going on to Jacob, give him some intel on how to beat guys like that. And I said that kid Martinez fought him perfect, bro. That was beautiful boxing. I'm not going to lie. That's the type of stuff I like to see. Beautiful, educated, using ring dealership, using his legs, using his angles, coming underneath, over the top, through the middle, across the middle. Yo, that was beautiful boxing.
You can't allow Melvin to bully you.
We can't want to bully you.
Hear me? I said
you keep punching in like I stuff started.
You can't allow Melvin to go in there and bully you. Be in there. We're in
that guy tried to bully him.
That Melvin was down and then he came back. The last at John's gym,
yeah,
a little bit of that fight, and then out of nowhere came back. I say all that to say is that when you have Melvin beat, or full of that, if you don't, he will make you pay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna front. He impressed me because he fought long and he fought short. And a lot of amateurs don't have that type of experience.
One of my favorite fights. It's
he impressed me a lot.
Yeah, I've been a friend of him since day one.
He was supposed to come down to Star Wars 2 weeks ago.
Well, he be working and all. He be having a lot going on. He be working and.
Nah, I told Jacob to reach back out to him, bro. I definitely want to have him in my gym.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a chopper.
He's a guy I would salute for real, because he's impressive.
I got to the gym to do a chopper. Catch him the best way. I should have been there Saturday because that would have been the time for me to catch him. But it's it's all good.
I'm gonna be honest. And as much as I was feeling, I like Christian. A lot of the fights is whack, so I'm not gonna lie. We should have been on that card, but we fighting Gio next. Gio from the heavyweight. Giovanni.
I know him. I know him in this.
We called him out and they accepted the challenge. So we fight him next in June at the next Strong Island show. And he got a belt, and we taking it. I'm telling you, we taking the belt, bro. Yo, Smoke.
Yeah.
I gotta get you down for an interview for my man Jacob Leonard, bro.
Yo, bro, I was been supposed to get that interview.
This kid is amazing, bro, because he's like the president of his grade. He does a lot of political stuff as far as like the charities and stuff. The an A+ student. boxes. His kid, he's doing his thing, bro. I gotta get this guy on the wire, bro. He's history in the making, right?
Yeah, I'm glad you told me that. Now I'm about to do. I'm Jacob. I have both of them up here. When
Yeah,
made me feel much better than what I did when I woke up. Thanks for. I knew you and Jacob wasn't there just to be there. Y'all asses went there scouting. That's what y'all were there doing. Y'all knew what y'all. Hey, Smoke. This dude. Let me tell you. You gotta watch him. I told you.
Smoke, I'm guilty of none of these things, bro. I don't know what he's talking about.
See,
I just like to fight. That's all it is.
never see Seafood. You didn't think you would see him. He's not there because the weather is beautiful, and he's not there because the food is good. Scouting.
Yo, McLean. Would I not, yo, Smoke? Would I not be doing my job as the coach? Go out there and look at what the possible rivalries could be. I have to do that. I have to do that.
He told me he was going to smoke. I thought he was. I was like, man, he capping. He ain't about to go away out there for that shit. And then he ended up going live.
Yo, let me tell you something else. When I'm going live, this is how many people. This is what I heard. This is how much I know people don't know what they're talking about. I'm going live on my phone, and people think I'm recording this to see who's whatever. I already know who the fighters are at the weight classes of one weight class up and one weight class down of any possible rivalries, right?
Yeah.
At the same time, man, I got other coaches telling their fighters, "Oh, look at Seafood. They recording fighters. They laughing." I say, "Yo, if you think I'm recording, I already know who these guys are. I'm not impressed by any of these guys, north or south of us. You know what I'm saying? North or south of us, not impressed. These guys have not showed me nothing that I can't pick them apart with. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to my guy to go out there and do it. So the strategy plan has already been implemented. These guys don't really understand that. When I go to an arena when I'm outnumbered, I'm already comfortable. I'm not worried about no one. You know what I'm saying? So when I go in there and I say what I say, or they say what they say, I'm definitely gonna rebuttal it because you guys already been looked at already. You guys are not gonna give me anything different than what I've been seeing. So because of that, I'm looking at it from the pro eye, not from the amateur eye.
Look what Quee said. Quee said, "Don't explain nothing. Tell him F you."
Yeah, I mean, no, it's funny, Quee. It's real funny, Quee, how some people be making comments, and I expect criticisms. You know what I'm saying? But not hate. Don't hate on me because there's no reason for that. You're not fighting me. You're fighting my fighter. So let's just keep it friendly. When the guys talk like that, bro, I think it's funny.
Sometimes when people feel some kind of way towards the coach, it's crazy because they're pushing on the fighter and not want to see the fighter be successful. And I'm like, wait a minute, if you got an issue with the coach, that's the coach. Don't push the hate towards the fighter.
No, listen. If he had anybody worthy, I'll scrap up too. It's nothing. You know, I scrap too, bro.
You know what I mean, Smoke? That's the behavior. You have to watch this guy. This is what I was telling you, Smoke.
I scrap too, bro. Like, listen, I'm not. I'm not worried about nothing, bro. Trust me,
You see
I
this guy
scrap. I really do it. I really do this. Like, I really do it.
to the gym and he has his do-rag on hat and his Jordans. Be worried.
I went out there chilling. I wasn't even going out there. Whatever. I was vibing with a lot of guys. Vibing with the guy from what's his name from Long Island, Jerry and his crew. I was vibing with a lot of people that night.
Yeah.
Alan, my man Alan Green. Listen, I was vibing with a lot of people, man. I got a lot of shout outs too. People was like, thanks to your podcast. People was like, yo, I like we follow you. I've been following you for years. I didn't even know some of these people were telling me this. Yo, I follow you for years, people. Like, you really do some real dope stuff. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. It's very, very appreciated. Believe me.
That's why I started taking a lot of your work and moving it to YouTube so people can see that. So a lot of people will go on YouTube and be like, yo, man, you got a video of seafood up there, man. That's cool. So yeah, a lot of people, that's what I do. It ain't no hating over here. We spread love over here.
Yeah, we spread love. Cause I'm really Coach Dirk sent me a long list of fighters.
He sent you
This dude,
that
he
list.
got an army of fighters over here, bro.
I was about to say he got an army, man.
He
Yeah.
got an army out there in Jersey, and he like I can't get anybody out here.
Yo, Smoke, when he sent me the list, Smoke, my mouth was open. I was like, you got this guy, you got this guy, you got this guy. Oh man, we gotta go over there. Strap, we gotta go over there.
He said
They got
seafood
dudes.
power with hair.
He got dudes, man. I'm not gonna front. He got a squad.
Nah, he do.
He sounded like Omar.
He got a nice squad.
What? Yo, what's good? What's good, D Free? Yo, come up, D Free.
I can't stand D Free with his stupid.
Yo, I'm just waking up, bro. I'm about to go take my fucking shot.
So I was telling him Wednesdays, I told Smoke Wednesdays, you got to come on down, man. It go down in Green Fitness.
Yo, I got Spar Wars and Green Wars. I made up a new thing called Green Wars. For all the green dudes come in here and stop that thing, intimidated by the guys who Spar Wars. You know what I'm saying? Last week was different. I even had shorties come up there and was scrapping, bro.
Yeah, Quay.
Yeah, man.
He said, all I'm missing is the suit. Nah, no suit today. No suit today, Quay. I'm chilling today. I got some moving. Yeah, we chilling. But this year is a year where I'm telling you, man, Smoke, we got to go all out, baby. This is an all out year, man. You know what I mean? And I know I gotta work on getting Jacob up here. I gotta get a few people from Green Fitness up here. But right now, just can't bring anybody outside.
Yeah, we've been doing some collaboration with Rockaway Ropes. Shout out to Kenyatta and Strategy Chiefs at Rockaway Ropes. Those guys, to me, they like the mecca of the amateur, right? They the capitals as far as I can see. Them dudes got fighting.
Yeah, I got to make my way to Queens. I got to make my way out there and invade the gyms out there too, because Queens is one of my favorite boroughs. So I definitely got to go out there.
He got arsenals where people just come to him. You know what I mean? So I'll be sending my man Kevin and Nigerian Nightmare out there. Just scrap some of these guys, bro. It's really good work out there, man. That kid Dante, talent, special talent.
I just hate to travel in all this damn cold, but you got to do what you got to do to get to where you're going. You know what I mean? Got to do it.
When it's the winter time, everybody get all the nuts from the tree, bro. That's when the real villains come outside. It ain't in the summertime. It's the winter.
That's when I put on the long johns. I take the Scully. I'm like, all right, baby. I grab my bag. I grab my camera. Let's go. You got work to do.
Listen, you go to Rockaway Ropes and tape over there, bro. That's the classic footage. I'm not even lying.
I got to call Ken too. I keep forgetting. I got to call him too because I definitely want to go over there and spread love because I don't want no gym to ever think. I know people don't care and they're not saying this. I don't want people to think that all the time the gyms that they catch me in is the only gyms that I mess with. No, it ain't like that. Some gyms are easier to get to than others, but I'm definitely making my way to Rockaway, Brotherhood Boxing. There's a couple of gyms. That I'd like to touch. I'm gonna let you know now, Smoke. So February 10th.
Oh, wait. Before you do that, February 3rd, we fighting. Hempstead, PAO. I got my man, John Leo, a.k.a. John Wick.
Excuse me, sir. You can't just be setting up fights and then don't let me. It's not how that works.
Yo, I got the phone last night about it. I accepted it. Yeah, we take that.
You see what he be doing, Smoke? And then he saying like it's okay. He never call a brother and be like, yo, hey, McClain, heads up. He just gonna come out of left field with it. Today's the today's the 23rd.
Bro, I just found out last night, bro. They hit me up.
They hit you
Taking
up?
all challenges right now. Oh my God.
So who's the body? Who's the body you catching?
I don't know who the kid is. It is his stats. I said, yeah, we'll take it. We don't. I don't even care who he is. I just want to take it.
So Smoke, Yonkers, knockouts, and brother to brother talk. The joint out there in YO is having their 1 year anniversary going down February 10th between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. It says people are invited. It didn't say nothing about tickets. They just said people are invited. 29.
Nah. The tickets is like 50 cash. If you want like ringside, they're 100.
No, I'm not talking about. No, I'm not talking about a boxing event. They was doing an anniversary.
Oh, I know they got a boxing event coming up too.
They got a boxing event.
That's what I thought you was talking about.
No, that's June 1st. That's June 1st. This one's just the anniversary. 29 South Broadway, Yonkers, New York. Y'all don't have nothing to do. Pull up February 10th. But yeah, but the June event, June 1st, yeah. Ringside is $100. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you because I feel so important. I'm sitting ringside. I'm sorry. I'm like a kid. I feel like every time I step in an event, I gotta sit for a row. Seafood to tell you, I'll be pulling the Bernard Hopkins when I'm at these damn fights. I'll be jumping over people. I gotta have front row. It's not the best seat in the house is front row.
I agree with you on that.
What D3 said that's around the corner from my old hood. Oh yeah, D3, I forgot you used to live in YO. Damn, I forgot he lived in YO. But yeah, so Smoke, that's what's going on. In case you don't have nothing to do, all I ask Smoke is to not hang out with the Rough Riders when you come, please.
He said not to hang out.
Yeah, please don't come in there. Don't with the Rough Rider bandana on your head. Please keep all weapons outside. Keep the goons outside. This is a peaceful event. Please, that's all I'm asking. Because Smoke, if you don't tell him something ahead of time, he's the type that'll put on a 3-piece suit and carry a 45 on him.
Yo, Smoke. I don't think I understand how to congregate with people. You know what I'm saying? I don't think how a lot of people don't understand how we congregate with people. It's not like we're around different elements. They think that we are the element because we're around different types of elements. So we get labeled. You know what I'm saying? We get labeled.
Nah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time. That's the one that works.
But see, my shit is I don't give a shit. Clarence know that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do me, man, and I'm gonna make sure I'm safe. That's it.
She said, "What color is his suit?" You know what, Queen? I can't say what color is Smoke's suit. I'm not more concerned about what color it is. I'm more concerned with what he's carrying in his jacket, in his back pocket. That's what I'm more concerned about. Because at any moment, it can go down. Like you see Seafood putting on his do-rag and a hat, worry about that. He don't have the do-rag on and he just has his glasses on and he's brushing his hair. That's the safe people. When he puts on the do-rag and the hat, be worried. Some shit is about to go down.
Don't say that like that. Don't say that. I'm gonna put it like this. You have to understand, come outside regardless of what I'm wearing. It's not the temperament of the environment. Right? So I'm always aware, so you're not gonna catch me over there.
Yeah.
That's one thing.
That's like Queer. I told you, Queer. It's like when people see him in public, and I hate to keep bringing this up, but this shit kills me, Smoke. People see him in public and be like, they'll come right to me. They'll come to my little. I'm 5'7", 100 and some change, so people feel like it's okay to approach me. Hey, that's that seafood cat. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm saying it again. Don't say that about me, Clay, because you're making me trying to mark people out. So
Listen,
always come outside with the mindset of self-respect.
if
Self-love that I have for myself.
they feel like that means they got something on their mind that they're thinking about doing and saying, because there's no reason you should ever fear a man that has never did anything to you, never said anything to you, always shows everybody he just asks to get respect back and get the same love. So if you ever have any hesitation on approaching you, it's because you're thinking about doing or saying some shit that you know might cost you your life.
No, don't say that again. Don't say that.
To be real, if you can't get along with me,
Now look, Seafood looks like dating with that.
I'll be on my day shit right now. We night.
Yo, it's
No,
there
but
for
seriously though, on some real stuff though. I'm the coolest dude to hang out with and the coolest dude to be around.
so it's Smoke. I had fun kicking it with Smoke. I didn't kick it with him, but
But all I'm saying is, we cannot. The type of temperament of people that I'm around, the different all sorts. I'm an assorted flavor guy when it comes to people that are around me, right? At the same time, is I want everybody to say, I'm not doing anything that was a problem. I'm just the reaction to the action. That's all I'm saying. All I am, the reaction to the action.
I think
And I would think anybody would be like that. I don't think nobody's outside of that. Everybody's like that.
yeah, I think people just get curious when they hear you talk and they go, you know what? Let me see if this guy's on this type of time in real life.
Yo, but listen, I'm gonna say it again. Yo, what up, Free?
What's
Free.
going on?
I'm always about having fun and some positive things from our people. Okay, I'm the NATO. I'm the United Front. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge by having time. Yo, Free. Did you do the Raquel? Yes.
Huh?
Did you do the Raquel interview yet?
Oh no! I didn't do it yet. I didn't do it yet.
Oh, man,
We
bro.
we still waiting on her.
Oh, okay.
nigga, no cold.
She just is she trying to find
Hey, I'm still waiting on her, but I got Carissa Shields in the works.
Oh,
I hit Carissa Shields up on Twitter and Instagram, so she said she's gonna get back to me. So I'm just waiting for her to get back to me.
hey Alonzo, how much that interview cost? Because you know, ever since you Jack Rock, you got the money to pay for that. That's gonna cost you.
They ain't costing me nothing.
Oh man,
I'm just waiting for her. I'm just waiting for her to respond back and let me know when she can do it.
I was surprised when I saw
I want to talk to her about her upcoming fight coming up.
Oh, whoa, time out. Who's
what
up
fight
and coming?
you got?
What fight she got? Damn, he pressed the button. He'll be back. Yeah, I didn't know she had a coming fight. Fight coming
That's
up.
news to me too.
I didn't know neither because I was sitting here wondering, like, okay, who's her next opponent? All right, here he is. He finna come back up now. I want to know who her next opponent is. We know one thing. It ain't no damn Alicia Baumgartner. We know that.
I don't care about Alicia. She deserves it.
Merch ordered.
Yo, I gotta go run some errands. I'm gonna holler at y'all fellas later.
All right, bro. That's a good thing, bro.
Thank you.
Yo, talk to me, Free, on that one. Who's fighting now?
Freezing up and all that. What's going on with everybody today?
I think it's your connection.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, no, I'm trying to. That's what I want to find out. I want to find out who their next opponent is. But I know she's in the gym working out, and I know she's getting ready for somebody. I'm trying to figure out who it is.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I tune into that. You doing that one on IG or the book? I mean, on
I'm gonna do it on the gram. I'm doing it on the gram, but I hit her up on IG because I had me and her, we conversating before on Twitter.
yeah.
But she had put a post up, and so I commented on her post, and she replied back, and so I hit her up on IG to let her know I'm trying to get an interview with her, and she was like, she gotta check her schedule, make sure she's free, and she said as soon as she find out what her schedule's looking like, she'll get back with me.
Okay.
All right. I met her once, man. She's on different garden. She like she wanted, she didn't want to be pictures of nobody. So I only got one question to answer that.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
When she gonna stop? When she gonna stop? Sadasha Green.
Oh, listen, I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
Here you go, man.
I really don't think that'll be a fight, but that's gonna ever happen.
I haven't seen Zeus come back up. I haven't seen Zeus bring Sadasha Green name back up since she lost the franchise.
Oh, Zeus.
Man, my boy came through here in a minute.
Yo, listen. That fight, because she lost, I don't think that fight's ever gonna happen.
No, I think it'll happen. I don't think it's gonna happen no time soon. I think it might happen maybe next year sometime. I think Sadasha got to work her way back up there.
Yeah, but that's gonna be this, bro. Like that's gonna go to like at the end of the year time.
I don't know. I think Carissa might get 2 fights in this year. I think she might get 2 fights in this year. I think she's gonna fight somebody the early part of this year, and then she probably fight Franchise Cruz later on this year.
Interesting.
Make Savannah Marshall want to have a rematch.
Oh, Savannah Marshall. I thought Savannah Marshall was doing the MMA stuff now.
She is, but she still got the belts at 168.
But she can't put that training back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I like when they do the MMA stuff, they really go in on that. You know what I'm saying? And Amanda's been back in the gym.
I mean, everybody want to be Carissa now. Carissa went over there and started doing it. Now everybody else want to do it.
Yeah, but Carissa is she different? People don't. You know what? We need to have an interview on stuff like that. You know, if people don't understand between good fighters and gifted fighters and blessed fighters, there's differences for that. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why people think that this girl's not going to beat everybody else. You know, I'm waiting for the KO of Baumgartner for whoever's going to fight next.
Yeah,
I'm hating on her right now. What's
children.
No, no.
Yeah, she fight. You know, they're gonna make her represent. And I don't think she deserves that
This ball?
because she cheated.
Yeah.
What's it? Yo, I'm sick and tired. Yo, now, Queen, I'm about to be on my disrespectful shit, Queen.
All right, Makai.
We'll still give something to be like, oh Lord.
Now, man, this man seafood 3 different characters in one day. That man was Omar Epps. He was Day. Now he Makai Pfeiffer.
Yo, Queen, when you come to New York, you'll be mine, bro. We're gonna have some fun, bro. I'm telling you. We're gonna have some fun. Trust me when I tell you, bro. We're gonna have some fun, bro. I can't wait.
We definitely gonna have some fun. All we gotta do, if ain't nothing else going on, all we gotta do is sit back and just look at Clarence eat his food.
Oh, yo, he got you again,
Clarence,
man.
just long as you know, Clarence, when me and Seafood get together, you're gonna be the butt of all of our jokes.
Right. I'm gonna be on my A game with that one. We're gonna start from that. We're gonna start it all, man. All of it. It's gonna be fun, though. Yo, man, you should feel special, bro.
All right.
I think he really gets special. You know what I'm saying? I think my man McQueen gotta, he gotta feel that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We were just talking to white people that the other day. We were talking about this one. We still working on everything. I just got me a him know each other. So
You gotta what?
a DJ
DJ for what?
music. I have a DJ and we're gonna be out there partying and having a good time, man. It ain't gonna be like it was last year where it was just quiet.
No, my bad. I'm
Yeah. So
we are gonna make fun of you.
so
I think it's only right that
listen, it wouldn't be the first time somebody that made fun of me. I've been getting made fun of for years. I'll get through. Don't kill you, make you strong.
I think we should have, especially for the meet and greet.
It's gonna be definitely dope. It's gonna be I'm telling you, when I get to see all my brothers, I'm loving it.
Listen, the meet and greet. Not even thinking that way. I'm going in. Going in. I'm gonna listen at D3 back to you all day, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be all in, all out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yo, I gotta bounce, man. I got to the shop.
Yeah, I gotta get up out of here. Here
I'm
long
gonna
enough.
holler at you, all right?
I see for I'm a holler.
Brother. Later.
My ass wouldn't step out the house without them on. Oh, we know that, Quee. We know that, sis. We know that. We know. Oh man. All right, y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. About to get up out of here. About to get ready to do what I do. Hope y'all enjoyed that talk. We talked about the legend, Roy Jones Jr. We got into a lot of stuff. I want to thank my brothers, D3, Smoke, Seafood for coming up here rocking with me. Tomorrow I don't know who we'll talk about. We'll get into something. We'll find somebody exciting to get back into, get back to talking to. I don't know. I'll think of somebody. We'll come up with something. Y'all know me, yo. Y'all know me. I know how it is with me. Peace and blessings. I love every single last one of y'all, man. Smash that like button one more time, y'all. On your way in, on your way out, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is where it goes down at. Y'all know what it is. It's the No Duck Zone podcast. Let's go.